It's just some of the things that he's got. They've worked to clean up this week, and watching film with Nelson as well, and keeping up with what's going on with the team. They've done a really good job trying to clean all that up.
Well, in passing offense for the Bobcats last week, now they were only 2 for 6 in passing for 15 yards, but the big story is the rushing game for the Bobcats. I got 269 yards from the stats rushing. Colby Ballard had 15 carries, 125 yards. Nelson had 18 carries for 136 yards, and he led all rushers. Now, there were some others in there that got a few yards here and there, but those were the two. They had big nights, and we're going to need them to have a big night tonight.
We are. And when's the last time we had 2 rushers over 100 yards in a game? I got thinking about that last week after the game, and I don't think we actually had that last year.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
No, so it was a great performance with Colby being able to do the read option. I think you're going to see a little bit more of that tonight. Each week they put in new plays that you've not seen.
We saw some new plays last week.
So they put in new plays that you haven't seen, and one of the privileges of getting to go watch practice during the week, and also talking with Coach about a lot of different things. We got to see him at Huntington this past weekend. We were up there with Nelson, and his son plays there, and we talked about a lot of the different things that they were putting in and working on. So you're going to see a lot of different looks. They put in, what was it like? It was kind of their more or less like their toss option type play. That's Colby rolls out like he's going to pitch the ball, but actually he throws it off to the receiver out on the far side, and that's a new play they put in last week that they hadn't run all year. And you're going to see more of that. And I think they're going to do some things with Providence tonight that after watching the game last Friday night, they came over and watched when they played New Brockton. And you're going to see some things that they'll be able to do, especially up the seam and some quick strikes, also rolling the backs out of the backfield for some passing tonight. That's it's going to be something we haven't seen all year.
Well, I think Coach Brunson even mentioned that we're going to be seeing some new stuff just about every week. It takes time to put in a new offense, and it takes time for the players to get good enough at it that they can execute in a ball game. And so that's going to be interesting to see. Both Nelson and Colby each scored a touchdown, and Jamarian Allen also had a touchdown last week. One thing that bothered me, Josh, and I know it bothered the coaching staff, 5 fumbles last week.
Yeah.
Lost 2 of them.
Lost 2 of them. And, it wasn't raining, but, again, fumbles happen regardless, rain or shine, but they definitely that's something they've got to work on getting better. And that I spoke to a few of them about that because they come around, but you've got to take care of ball control, take care of the ball, and that's what beats you. You don't want to beat yourself,
right?
And we've done a lot of good things up to this point. Continue to do good things and continue to get better each week, and we want to make sure that we continue to improve.
Well, defensively, Javian Stademeyer led the team with only 4 solo tackles and 3 assists, but 8 of the tackles, this is team-wide, 8 of the tackles were for losses.
They were. Yep.
And some of them were pretty big losses. And, again, one of the things, and I noticed this last week, all up and down the whole defense, there are a ton of, not anybody, one particular player getting a bunch of solo tackles, but a bunch of assists, which tells me that there are a lot of people running to the football. And we mentioned this before we went on the air. I didn't get the stats for rushing yards for Northside, but I was told they had negative yards rushing in the entire game. And you put the 3 games together, Ops only, of course, I saw the stats that New Brockton put in said they had 39 yards rushing. You said that was questionable.
It was.
But still, you put that with Andalusia, and last week, Ops in 3 games, Ops given up less than
100
80 yards.
Yeah, less than 100 yards rushing. Yeah, you're right. I mean, they held Andalusia's star running back that's committed to Auburn to, I think, was it 65 yards or so.
He had 50 yards by the stats that Andalusia put in.
Yep. So he was, we took care of
43,
that.
excuse me. It was 43 yards. So defensively, our Achilles heel has been pass defense. but I saw some improvement in that. Now, last week, the officials let both sides be a little handsy on the pass coverage, but they did it for both sides.
Yep.
And I kind of like to see them let them play, unless it's just real flagrant.
Yeah.
I like to see them let them play that way. And I noticed that they had switched up some coverage, and that Nelson's picking up somebody now, and he made several breakups last week.
Yes, they moved him to outside linebacker to kind of help with that slot receiver that was getting away from us the first game, right? And so we put the first two games, actually. So they moved him to the outside linebacker where he could move from inside middle. And with his speed, he can cover on the slot, and like I said, made a couple breakups. But our coverage is getting better. I know that they've worked on some different things with that as well during practice to do more like man or going back to zone type coverage to be able to kind of counter some of those.
Well, we've got to stop letting people get behind us. But the other thing I think is notable, last week was the first time on artificial turf. And you were down on the field some. Was it that much hotter on the field? Because it was hot where we were.
The field actually was not that bad last week, but I would say it didn't have the rubber. It had something like, it's kind of like wood chips in it. It was different than what you see a typical, and that's what the kids were complaining about, that causing them to slip so much.
And there were several slips.
Typically if you're going to play on turf every week, your cleats they're a little bit longer, but just so they grip that rubber. But there we played the north side over at Rip Hughes, it had like wood chip type filament.
And that was a good experience for them to play on that, to have that opportunity. It was a nice field, a nice facility. But we're going to take about a 60-second break, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit about tonight's game. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3.
Got it?
New home, first home, construction, or home improvements. There's various types of mortgages and benefits to every option. At CCB Community Bank, we help you understand the differences so you can choose a mortgage that's right for you. Owning your own home is still the American dream. Since 1947, CCB has made reaching that dream easier. Every day, our experienced mortgage team helps people navigate the mortgage process. Give us a call today. CCB Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
David's Catfish House, 1842 East 3 Notch Street, Highway 29 North in Andalusia, where the catfish are farm-raised in Yazoo, Mississippi. Go to David's 11 to 2, Tuesday through Friday, and get a lunch basket filled with fish strips, shrimp, or chicken. That includes a hush puppy and one of the following slaw, french fries, or cheese grits. That's David's Catfish House, all you can eat catfish and shrimp.
David's Catfish House says go Bobcats and go Trojans.
Family owned and operated since 1965, Bob Taylor Carpet One is your hometown flooring business. Whether you are building a new custom home, remodeling, or just want to spruce up that one room, come see us for all your flooring needs.
All right, here we are at Eagle Stadium back, and got about 7.5 minutes until scheduled kickoff. Here with Josh Hall, we're talking a little bit now about Providence Christian, Josh. You look back at their record, they lost to Highland Home the first game of the season, but they won the last two. They defeated Ashford 21-0, and New Brockton 38-14. I watched a few of the highlights on that. Nothing really stood out on me. I don't know if you watched any of that or not.
No, but Nelson then went to the game. They took care of business like we should have done against New Brockton. They just nothing fancy. They just ran the ball. Providence likes to run,
and they've got some speed.
They do. They don't throw it an awful lot. They will throw it, but they do run quite a bit.
Well, I noticed when you look at ops averaging 13.7 points per game, Providence averaging 19.7 per game. But when you look at the team stat comparison in rushing yards, Opp 196 to 69 for Providence Christian per game. This is per game. And then 60 yards passing, 48 for Providence. The total yards per game, Opp's averaging 257 yards per game and 118 yards for Providence Christian. You look at these points per game, Providence scoring 8.7 and Opp 13.7. In all the stats, everywhere, Opp's a better football team, but yet Providence showed up and played a lot better against New Brockton, like you said, took care of business. And so that's what we've got to do tonight.
We do, and their first loss of the season against Highland Home was against a very good quality 2A opponent. It's got several outstanding players on it, and but we've got to definitely take care of what we've got to take care of tonight. We've had a great week of practice. Got to watch several days of it, and people taking care of assignments. We'll be without Ian Musgrove tonight, who is out sick. So hope he gets to feeling better. But he is not going to be with us tonight. So,
in what position does Ian play?
He's a guard.
He's a guard. So does that
guard?
mean
we're going to have Elijah Womack will be in his slot, along with Clay Kaiser. So two underclassmen on the offensive line. Then you have Hank and Javian on the
tackle positions. Mm-hmm. Well, so injury is not really an injury; it's just a sickness that's got him out. But everybody else, as far as
knows, here,
good to go.
Yep.
Well, what about last week? I meant to ask you this before the break. Nelson didn't have any trouble sleeping that night, did he?
No, but he had to get up pretty early the next morning. So because we started with our rec football last weekend with our jamboree at Delville. And then, of course, our season starts tomorrow in Goshen. But, he did not have to be rocked to sleep, that's for sure.
Well, I was proud of the way the Bobcats played last week. And that's something that we pointed out. Tonight's going to be a little bit better because the fans can make a bigger impact tonight than they could last week, sitting as far away from them all the way on the other side of the field. I had to seem kind of lonely for them over there.
It did, but they said that our fans were very loud. They could definitely tell when we stood up and cheered, and the band, et cetera, even though we were opposite the field of them, the way they did it at Rip Hughes, right? But the crowd tonight is amazing.
Well, and it was so spread out because it's such a huge stadium. For those of you that didn't attend the game, they had a rope that went on the 50-yard line all the way up the bleachers, and Providence Christian sat on one side and the Bobcat fans sat on the other side. And we had a good crowd, probably as many as we've got here tonight, which is pretty full, but it was spread out. They had much more bleacher room, and it was spread out pretty well. Well, they're getting ready. The Bobcats are now walking out across the field. They'll walk down to the east side of the field, the scoreboard side of the field, and they'll make their entrance there. The captains will be coming out shortly, I'm sure. Providence Christian has yet to come out onto the field. They're still in the locker room. We're about 3 minutes away from kickoff, and I think that this team is ready to go. I noticed that last weekend, this week, the team was able to travel on a charter bus, which does make it much more comfortable than the old cheese wagon. Yeah. I'm sure the guys appreciate it.
And that's Coach Brunson. I mean, he's all about traveling where they can make sure. I think they're going to have a prayer now, so we can take it with them.
We'll take a little break with them. We'll take another 2-minute break, and then we'll come back. 2-minute break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
With Hardee's Double Deals, get a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at just $2.99. That's double the Hardee goodness with 2 charbroiled patties and cheese. Or double the Hardee goodness with 2 charbroiled patties and cheese and bacon. Both starting at only $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. These items only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included. Visit restaurant or app for details.
H.D. Edgar Trucking Company, located in the Industrial Park on Highway 52 East, is now hiring drivers with 1 or more years' experience. Current CDLs, drug test, and road test required. Call for an appointment, 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843. 493-6843.
That's there as the Providence Christian Band played the national anthem. Y'all caught the tail end of that. As we mentioned earlier, the Bobcats now walking over to make their entrance. Providence Christian has come in and getting ready to make their entrance. The victory lines or the fan lines are set up on both sides of the field as we're getting ready now, less than 30 seconds before we get ready to kick this thing off. Haven't seen the captains yet.
Yeah, so captains for us, though, are will be number 23, Ethan Morgan, number 24, Dorian Harris, 72, Griffin Pierce, and number 3, Dylan Rosenauer.
Oh, we done been talking about them, Nolan. Talked about you on there. That's right. All them good deals at J.M. Jackson. We got one of our sponsors here with us tonight, Nolan Jackson with J.M. Jackson.
Excuse me, Jarnavius Cooper, number 55, not Dylan, but Jarnavius Cooper.
I see another big Bobcat fan, Joe Lee. He is at everything. He is taking pictures of everything and does a great job taking pictures of everything and putting it where parents can get pictures if they want them. And
yeah, you're going to see yourself on the video board at home games because he sends me a bunch of pictures to put up there. So.
Yeah, and I meant to mention that. You know, Josh has called for years and years at the Bobcats, but for the Bobcat football, but they drafted him to do the Jumbotron at the Ops Stadium, so that's why he has been absent at the home games, which will be back there next week.
Yep,
Robert, I'll be glad to get back there myself.
Well, I'll be back for baseball this year and calling those games, but definitely have enjoyed getting the video board set up for the guys and just making that experience for them.
Yeah, that's going to be that is a huge thing. Supposed to have the speakers installed.
I'm hoping
by next week. Hoping we're keeping our fingers crossed.
I hear we're
on
next
that.
on the list, so let's hope they get them done. We have a JV game at home Monday night as well. If you guys hadn't watched the JV team, you guys need to come out and watch those guys.
That's the 9th and 10th graders.
9th and 10th graders. I watched them in Walton this past Monday night. Great job. Beat Walton High 30-8.
I tell you, I like the way I didn't understand a lot of it, but Coach Brunson having those young guys play together at a young age. Looks like the Bobcats will receive the opening kickoff. You know, they don't tell you who wins the toss anymore, and whether they defer or not. They just say who's getting the ball.
Yeah. Providence actually won the toss that one. He tapped him on the shoulder first.
Oh, okay.
Nice breeze tonight.
Nice
football
breeze.
weather.
I'm looking around, kind of dark over to our left. Hopefully we won't get wet here tonight. I didn't bring an umbrella, and Robert didn't bring an umbrella.
I didn't either.
But we're set up. The clock's ready to go. We're just waiting for the teams to come out on the field. Neither team has made their entrance to the field as of yet. Both of them waiting, both bands waiting, and everybody getting pumped up. We'll see what happens here. Bobcats fans are getting to their feet. We're getting ready here, and there comes Providence Christian. And now here come the Bobcats.
They are entrance with the flags and everything. I would put it up against anyone.
Kickoff return team is huddling up around Coach Jones down here. Not sure how Providence does their kickoffs. I don't know if they kick them deep, if they squib kick, if they try to keep it.
They try to kick it high and shallow.
High and shallow. So,
and they don't kick it head up. They'll kick it to the other side.
Okay, so we're going to be looking maybe for a fair catch early in the game.
Yeah.
Just don't need to let those kind of things bounce. Bobcats are taking to the field now. See Coach Lacey out there giving them some last-minute instructions. Here comes Providence Christian. Officials are still at the center of the field. Now they're breaking to their positions. Providence Christian kicker getting set up. So we're getting ready to play some football here at Eagle Stadium in Dothan, Alabama.
Back deep for us will be Zeb Green and Jamarian Allen. Then up from them will be Ethan Morgan and Zacchaeus Lane.
That's what I like. You know the names. I still have trouble with the names. I can get the numbers, but not the name. A little bit closer so we can tell them. Well, I didn't hear a whistle. Nope, we're going to have to do that over. I was looking at the umpire. He hadn't blown the whistle to start the play, so they're going to have to start that over.
Yep. He's actually taking his time a little bit, but they are going to have to re-kick.
Well, he had his hand up. They look at all the officials, and they get everybody's ready before they go, and he still had his hand up and when the kick was made. So they're going to have to re-tee the ball, not a penalty or anything, but they're going to have to re-tee the ball.
But they did pooch it like he did over to the 25 of the Bobcats. Was fair caught there by Zev Green.
Now kicker's getting some instruction from the sideline, so he may go into a different direction this time. Now we've got the whistle. Now we're going to be live as the kicker gets set. And here's the kick, this time to the other side of the field, taking it the 20-yard line up to the 30, and out of bounds around the 32-yard line. Actually marking it out at the 30, close to the 35.
Good spot there. They're going to move it on up even more to the 39.
To the 39.
Marion Allen.
Well, I said 32. It's actually 37 what I saw, but the 39-yard line. Now, you have to keep you straight on those numbers sometimes. Bobcats like to start off huddled on the sideline, and now they've come on to the field. We've got twins to the near side, and to the left side we've got a single wide out, single back in the pistol formation. There's the snap. Looked like it was going to be a quick pass, but Colby kind of fumbled the snap a little bit, Josh, and he just pulled it down and did the wise thing and tried to pick up some yardage.
He did. He bobbled it just for a few seconds and tried to go to Zev Green out here on a little bubble screen. Reed Adams is out here blocking, and then you've got Demarion Thompson on the far side and the upbacks. The fullbacks will be Ethan Morgan and the Nelson Hall at tailback.
Twins to the right, single wide out to the left. Nelson in the backfield, pistol formation, halfback. Another fake. Now he's going to throw again. Avoids a sack and a tackle, and Colby runs the ball down the left side and looks like he's going to pick up a first down to the 50-yard line.
Yep, he is. He tried to go deep. Tried to go to Demarion off on the left seam there, but not able to get it off, and he does pick up the first down at midfield.
Well, that shows his strength again there, Josh, being able, being a linebacker too, and just a tough athlete. Just gave a little head fake to the lineman who got penetration, who got in there on him, and was able to just get around him, duck his head, and go underneath and around and pick up some positive yards. Now we got twins to the left side, single wide out to the right side. Pistol formation for the quarterback. Here's the snap. There's a fumble on the play. Colby got on it, but we're going to lose about 4 or 5 yards.
Taking his eye off the ball when it snapped, and there's a high snap. Our center there's got to get the ball down.
Yeah, I think that was going to be a running play that time. We've been doing pass plays, but I think that was going to be a running play that time, and it just got, like you said, he took his eye off the ball, and it just got away from him, high snap. So now we're looking at a second down and 10-15 to go in the first quarter. Twins to the left, single wide out to the right side in the pistol formation. Nelson at tailback. There's the handoff to Nelson. He's dancing around a little bit, and, he's just tough to bring down. Picks up about 3 yards, maybe 2 or 3 yards on just running straight ahead.
Yeah, the first guy usually definitely takes more than the first one to bring him down. And a good hard downhill runner.
That's going to bring up a third down and looks like about 13, maybe 14 yards. Here again, we've got twins to the right side of the field, a single wide out to the far side of the field. Nelson Hall in the backfield, Colby in the pistol formation. Snaps the ball, fakes the handoff. Oh, he's got some pressure. He's not going to get that off. Just too much coming at him that time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people getting in. Offensive line just had a breakdown that time, Josh.
Yeah, we didn't do a very good job picking up the blitz. They blitzed the 2 middle linebackers up the middle. It's going to result in about almost a 10-yard loss there. Be 4th and 22.
Colby is set to punt the ball. We'll be punting from about the 39-yard line, which is where we started the drive initially. Looks like the coach coming out there to get us another ball. I don't know who the ball boy is, but we appreciate you, Coach. There's the snap. The punt is a high punt going off to the right side, getting the Bobcat bounce, but going out of bounds. Close to the 41-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the 41-yard line. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. This is their first possession. So we'll see how the Eagles do and how the Bobcat defense does. They've got trips to the far side. Quarterback is by himself in the backfield. Got a wingback over there. Quarterback running, looking, and is getting eaten alive. Eaten alive. Just a great play.
Great play there by Javian Stademeyer and Zacchaeus Lane there. Just Javian had no problem getting through that line.
No, not a bit. But there again, there are two guys there making that hit, making that tackle. The play loses close to 5 yards, so it's going to be second down and about 15, maybe 14. It's kind of hard to tell where we're sitting. 8 minutes left to go. We've got a single wide out to the far side. We've got twins to the left side. Actually, that's trips to the left side with a single back. Back goes in motion, and we jump.
Yeah, we jumped into the neutral zone.
That's such a tough thing to have eye discipline in something like that. You see somebody move as a defensive lineman, you're so focused on what you got to do. You see that movement, you go, that's just a tough thing. It brings up second down and 11. It's still second down and 11. Same formation. We've got trips to the left side, and we've got a single wide out to the right side. Quarterback in the pistol and a halfback. Goes in motion and then comes back across. Hands off to the back, who's looking, cutting, picks up a few yards, picked up about 6 yards that time. Got the ball down to the 40, 45, just shy of the 45-yard line. So it's going to bring up a third down and looks like a long 7, maybe 8 yards for Providence Christian.
Yeah, AC had to come out because his helmet came off.
So we're getting set up. We've got twins to the left. No, we've got another eligible receiver. Now they're shifting to the other side, and the trips to the right side, a single back. Handoff to that back, and he gets met. He gets met. I believe that was Nelson saying, hello, how do you do?
Yeah. Nelson come up and hit him, and then you also had Jamarian Allen in there with it as well.
Jamarian got him high or got him low, and Nelson cleaned him up real good. The play loses about 2 yards, so it brings up a fourth down and about 8 yards. So Providence Christian will be punting the ball back to the Bobcats, and deep is number 34. That's Zeb Green for the Bobcats.
Yes.
This kid was punting at about 40 yards, and a little slow getting that punt off, but he got a punt. Fair catch called. Take it at the 25-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 Bobcats on the 25-yard line. So the first series for both teams didn't yield very much. So now that they've settled down a little bit, let's see what that offense can do.
We'll take over with 6:11 and let it go in the first.
How about a commercial?
Bobcats doing their traditional huddle up on the sideline, and they'll be going out into the field. The clock has reset the play clock. Now it has. He just blew it in, but it's showing 0, so I don't know if the play clock is operational tonight. Doesn't appear to be. Bobcats come out with twins to the left, a single wide out to the right. There's a snap. Looking to throw the ball. A quick slant. Oh, hit him right in the hand.
Right to Marion Thompson, and he dropped it.
Hit him right in the hands, and looked like he was looking to turn to run before he caught the ball, actually. But the pass was there. Certainly, and that's another thing. We got to catch those passes that are catchable.
They do. Kind of been one of the issues we've seen so far this year.
Brings up second down and 10. Twins to the right, single to the left. Nelson Hall back. Another throw, and it went through the hands of the receiver as well. Now, it was high, but it was catchable. Another catchable pass that went through the hands of the receiver.
And that was At 10 is for number 12, Demarion Thompson.
So, that's just, it could be nerves, it could be a lot of things there. So just got to let this team's got to settle in. One thing I'm seeing, a lot of passing so far.
Trying to back those linebackers up.
Twins to the right side, single wide out to the far side, drop back to pass again, throwing deep down the middle. Almost had two possible receivers on that, overthrew one and underthrew the other, went right down in between them.
He was actually trying to go to number 2, Reed Adams there, but it fell between Demarion and Reed. It's going to fall incomplete. And
had a little more time to throw during this series, so he's been able to get the passes off. Two of them were quick passes. That one required a little bit of time. So Nelson back deep again to punt. He'll be punting from about the 25-yard line. We've got a late player out on the field. So we're ready to go. There's the snap and the punt. Oh, that's a nice punt. I think the wind got that thing. But fair catch. Oh, and he fumbles the ball, but falls back on it. Woo! We had Bobcats all around him, and he just happened to fall right back on it.
Yeah. So it looks like we're going to have an official timeout.
We've got a timeout on the field. We're going to pause 60 seconds. You're listening to Bobcat Football on my 102.3 FM.
With Hardee's Double Deals, get a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at just $2.99. That's double the Hardee goodness with 2 charbroiled patties and cheese. Or double the Hardee goodness with 2 charbroiled patties and cheese and bacon. Both starting at only $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. These items only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included. Visit restaurant or app for details.
H.D. Edgar Trucking Company, located in the Industrial Park on Highway 52 East, is now hiring drivers with 1 or more years' experience. Current CDLs, drug test, and road test required. Call for an appointment, 493-6843.
Now at H.D. Edgar Trucking Company, stay 3 years and receive 2 weeks paid vacation. Sign-on bonus at H.D. Edgar Trucking. H.D. Edgar Trucking, striving to make it a better home for our trucking family.
We're back at Eagle Stadium. Bobcats on defense for the second series. Providence Christian going on offense. They've got, looks like twins to the far side and twins to this side, but they're in tight. Single back set, quarterback in the pistol position. There's the snap and the handoff. He gets met quickly. May have gotten a little bit, but I don't even know if he got back to the line of scrimmage.
I think they're going to end up giving him about a yard. Give him about 2 yards on the carry.
Well, that's a short 2 yards that they gave him on that carry. He was wrapped up pretty quick and taken down. So now we're looking again at twins to the right side. We've got a tight twin formation on the left side, a single back set with the quarterback in the pistol position, getting all the calls from the sideline.
Kind of an odd situation where they do it out here. Like the tight end actually stood up and the receiver went down on a 3-point stance.
Got a man coming in motion across the field. There's a throw. That's a deep throw, and that man has beaten him, and he has got the pass caught, but he is tackled, but not before him crossing the 10-yard line. I didn't see the route. I don't know if it was a little hitch and go or what it was, but he got behind the defender.
He took off on just a straight go, got behind Zeb there, and Zeb didn't get turned around to run with him and could never catch up with him.
So now they're in a hurry up. They've got twins to the right and 2 to the back. The quarterback keeps the ball, and he's trying to get through, but he's going to get wrapped up. But he does pick up some positive yardage. Looks like he's going to pick up close to about 4 yards, maybe 5 yards, as he gets down to about the 2-yard line. I can't hardly tell, John.
Yeah, it's about the 2. Stop there by AC Hightower.
Yeah, they tried to get up quick and run something in a hurry, and may have caught us a little off guard, but able to recover and get him before he got it.
They're going to call timeout.
Okay, we've got another timeout on the field, Mike, so we're going to take it back to the studio and get us another 60-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on my 102.3 FM.
Come see what's hot on the lot during the Chevy Summer Drive sales event at J.M. Jackson Chevrolet, where you can take interest as low as 3.9% for up to 60 months on select new 2023 Crew Cabs. Take $5,100 off a new 2023 Crew Cab 1CX, 1LT, or RST. Don't miss out on other deals, like $1,000 off MSRP on a new 2023 Traverse. And remember to buy it the right way, the J.M. Jackson way. Chevrolet. Find new roads. Plus tax time and fees. See dealer for details.
The Horn Beverage Company of Troy is proud to be a Bobcat sponsor and fan. Have you tried our Callaway Blue Water, Calypso Lemonade, Sparkling Ice Flavored Water, and Blue Energy Drink? It's refreshing before, during, and after the game, or at the victory party, or the next tailgating. It's not bad at the Op Rattlesnake Rodeo either. Be at the game if all possible, but if you can't, listen to our friends
at My 102.3 FM.
The folks at Horn Beverage Company says go Bobcats.
We've got an over formation for Providence Christian. The number 20 takes the direct snap, but there is nothing there. In fact, he's going to lose yardage. Before the snap, the line shifted. The offensive line, all of them shifted to the right side, receivers and everybody. And number 20, a running back, got the ball, but he didn't get anything. In fact, he lost about 2 or 3 yards. Yeah. The ball placed on the 5.
Yeah, they put a bunch formation on that right side with 2 big guys behind the tackle and the guard, and then the tackle and those guys shifted out a little bit, trying to run to the right side.
Looks like they're back in that formation, close to it again. Number 20 gets the ball again, and he is tackled again up to about the 2-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down and about 2.
And Providence is going to come in with a field goal.
I'm sure, as most private schools, they're going to have a kicker. Yeah. So Providence had it 1st and goal and was in 3 shots, not able to get it in, and now they're going to try to get a kick, a field goal. Maybe all they need. There's the snap, and the kick is up. It looks good from here. It is good. So Providence Christian gets on the board first with a field goal. They lead the Bobcats 3-0. 2 minutes and 58 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Bobcats now got to get ready for a kick return and try to do something with it. Providence Christian already jogging out onto the field to kick off. Coach Jones trying to get the return team over there to him so he can talk to them a little bit. He'll take as much time as the officials will give him to give those kids a little bit, especially the ones playing both sides of the ball, a little bit more rest.
Yeah, that was a great win there for the defense, holding them to 3 after giving up the big play down to like the 3-yard line, and then being able to keep them out from 6. So that was a great job there on the defense.
It was. There again, the Bobcat defense stepping up to the plate and keeping them out of the end zone, only giving up 3 points in a situation that we're very fortunate. Well, I say that, but they're playing like they're coached, and they're coached not to give up yards. Yep. So there's the whistle. The ball's going to be kicked into play here. Number 7 for Providence Christian. He's the kickoff man, and he making his steps back. We'll see which side he kicks the ball to, whether the right side or the left side of the field. The Bobcats are ready for it, whatever he does. Here comes the kick. It's a pooch kick to the right side, and we're going to take it without, and he's going to try to run it. Picks up some yardage there, picks up some good yardage back to about the 39-yard line where we started the last drive.
Yeah, so there's a flag on the play, but number 34, Zeb Green, come up and took the catch at the 25 and advanced it up. Let's see what the penalty is. It's going to be
looks like an offsetting
penalty. Dead ball, personal foul, offsetting. So Bobcats will have it 1st and 10 at their own 39.
1st and 10. Hopefully, let's see a little bit more positive plays this time. If we're going to go to the air, we got to make the catch, Josh. We got to make the catch. That gets us in trouble. We've got twins to the right side, a single wide out to the far side, fullback in a wingback position, and also Nelson Hall There is snap. Nelson gets the ball. He's got a little cutback, ran into a linebacker, but still able to pick up a little bit of positive yardage, at least a yard there that time. Just that one linebacker, if he could have got around him, he had some daylight.
Yeah, he cut it up, or probably should have bounced it out a little bit on that one there, but
you'll be critiquing him.
I will be critiquing him, yes. I'll be critiquing him here. You'll have to stop me. But anyway, so we have you got Reed Adams out wide. You got Demarion Thompson and Zev Green on the far left.
There's the snap. There's the handoff again to Nelson, who another maybe a yard gain and tough yard that time. So Providence Christian doing a good job of bottling up the inside there. But that's kind of the way the offense is run. It's been a little bit of struggle the first quarter. Then those linemen start getting their legs under them and understanding the defensive scheme a little bit, and they start making adjustments, and they start being able to pick up more yardage. It's third down and about 8 for the Bobcats, just across the 40-yard line. There's the snap and the throw, and it's caught this time. Was that Zeb?
Yep, that was Demarion Thompson there. Demarion Thompson slant to Demarion, get up there enough for a first down. It's going to move him up to the Providence 46-yard line.
A good play that time for the Bobcats. A catch that needed to be caught, and he caught it. So good job for the offense. As they take the field, we got twins to the right, wing back on the right, and we've got a single wide out on the left. There's the handoff that time. Nelson getting a little bit more yardage that time, and that's what the pass does.
Yeah, it opens up the running lanes there. You're going to pick up about 4 yards.
I think you were exactly right at the first, running some pass plays to try to get those linebackers out a little bit. And as long as those linebackers are staying in, we need to keep throwing, keep trying to and get them to move back so that that will open up that inside a little bit.
Well, you need to get him in get Colby in some short yardage passes, get his rhythm going. Got 36 seconds left in this first.
But twins to the right, single wide out to the left. Got a wing back and a tailback, Nelson Hall, quarterback in the pistol position. There's the snap. There is the end around, and they sniffed that out. They were there for that. Play's going to lose back to the 50-yard line. Well, not to the 50. Looks like the 48 maybe, about the 48-yard line.
Yeah, that one, our tackle on that side did not pick up the rush.
And that's going to end the first quarter. Bobcats are behind 3-0 after 12 minutes of play. We'll return to Eagle Field. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3. We'll take a 60-second break. 60 seconds.
Mammograms are life-saving, but they are scary. They are necessary, but they can be uncomfortable. They are personal, but they are empowering. Hi, I'm April, the mammography tech at Mizell Memorial Hospital. It is my goal to make patients feel cared for, supported, and encouraged. My patients are not just a number. Come see me in October for your top-of-the-line 3D mammogram and get a free gift. But more importantly, come be treated like family. Mizell Memorial Hospital, off Alabama, every day making a difference.
Good morning, good people. It's baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Hoss's Auto Sales. Summer has arrived, and it's so hot you just want to jump in a pool. Everything is sizzling at Hoss's Auto Sales. Stop by and see what we can do for you and your automobile needs, because we make trading easy, and it's too hot to be walking. Come see us. Remember, drink lots of water, be kind, and be blessed.
Are we back yet, Mike?
Yeah, you're live. All right, we're back at Eagle Field. We got twins to the right after we changed direction, single wide out to the left. Not a lot of third down and 13 plays. Needing some time, throwing the ball deep. Oh, we've got people all over him and throw it into double coverage, but still still he was very close to making that grab there. That's going to bring up a 4th down and about 12.
He was close there. Double coverage, as you said. The safety come over and help the corner. Intended for Demarion Thompson, their number 12, but just not able to come down with it.
Nelson Hall punting for the Bobcats. We are across the 50-yard line on about the 48. We'll be punting the ball down. There's the snap and the punt. Oh, it's a high punt. He's going to let it bounce, and it's bouncing the wrong way. But we got on the ball. First touched it at the 28-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, Eagles on the 28-yard line as the Bobcat defense comes out on the field.
Yeah, it's a good punt there. It did take a bad hop back Providence way. And like you said, taking over here, but it was a high punt to get our coverage time to get down there. We did a great job being down there ready to cover the punt. But
so it looks like we've got a twins to the right, single wide out, twins to the left. Man coming in motion back to the right. There is the fake handoff. The quarterback is dropping back, getting some pressure, throwing the ball, overthrows his receiver. Looked like we had 2 Bobcats giving him a little bit of pressure there.
Landon Langley and AC Hightower are on the rush.
Yeah, AC just ran over somebody.
Yeah, it was a good job there by Josh Smith and Nelson coming out, covering the 2 receivers out of the backfield as they come out. Nelson was running with one of them down the seam, and Josh was running with the other one across the way.
We've got twins to the right for the Eagles. Also twins to the left, a single back with the quarterback in the pistol position, getting their calls from the sideline. Looking around now, getting ready for the snap. Bobcat defense is ready. 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles. Going in motion across the field, handoff to the back, and he is hit immediately hit, able to pick up maybe a yard before he got wrapped up.
He did a great job there by Landon Langley on the stop, along with Demarion Allen.
Defense, Bobcat defense is stingy on the run. That's good to see. Looks like we've got twins to the left for Providence Christian.
They're more of like a wing tee.
Yeah, kind of a wing tee with the wing on the right side.
They're going to call timeout again.
They're going to call timeout, and we'll take it too. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3.
I get a little obsessive about supporting my local community. I buy local produce, local toothpaste, trampolines, artisanal cat toys. I'm just a local gal. That's why I was so excited to learn that banking with a local community bank supports local businesses every day. I can finally stop thinking about it. So I'm celebrating with a staycation and some local peanut brittle. Yum.
Southern Independent Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Let me know.
Oh, are we back? Okay, we're back at Eagle Field. I guess we are. Teams come back out on the field. Coach Brunson giving an earful to the official on the sideline the entire time out. He's seeing some things that he doesn't like and some things that they're not calling that should be called. It looks like they're going to have a wing tee to the right with twins to the left side of the formation. Man in motion and then back across. Looks like it's going to be a pass. He drops it back, but he's got pressure, and he's got a little bit of running room, but he runs out of bounds at about the 35-yard line, picks up some positive yardage that time. It really looked like he had some daylight over here, but they closed on him quickly, and that's going to bring up 4th down and about a long 4, so they're going to bring their punting team on.
He was wanting to throw the little screen over to the guy that was in motion, number 20. But when he looked up to dump it off to him, Javian was right in his face. And he was running for his life.
Yeah, that's pretty tall quarter to have to throw over him. They're lined up to punt now, punting from their 34-yard line. There's the snap. There's the punt. The ball is away. They've got good coverage, and it's going to take a Providence Christian bounce down to about is that the 30?
It is down to the 30.
Down to the 30-yard line.
Zeb Green was back in to receive it, but it takes a roll and stops dead there at the 31-yard line officially.
They had good coverage. We had a player over there, and Zeb was quick to point out where the ball was going to fall out, and he got out of the way. Still a little too close for me.
It is. That was something that they worked on this week as far as calling out where the ball was going to hit, because if you remember last week against Northside, we almost actually hit a couple of our guys.
Yeah, I thought it did. Yeah, it was hard to tell from where we were, but it looked like we did. Bobcats now coming out onto the field, the offense. That's only 10 players. We're missing somebody. You got 11? Okay. I missed one somewhere, but anyway. Bobcats have twins to the right side, a single wide out to the left side. Got timeout. Looks like coach is going to call time. A little bit of confusion on the play. Let's take a 60-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
S&P Communications on the North Bypass here in Ott for your professional radio communication and tower needs here in South Alabama. Call on Jay Sperling and staff for all your generator needs for your business or your home. The in-place generator or the portable generators. Don't be without power during or after the storm. Sale, installation, and service. Call S&P Communications, 493-6729. We know how to keep the lights on.
I get a little obsessive about supporting my local community. I buy local produce, local toothpaste, trampolines, artisanal cat toys. I'm just a local gal. That's why I was so excited to learn that banking with a local community bank supports local businesses every day. I can finally stop thinking about it. So I'm celebrating with a staycation and some local peanut brittle. Yum.
Southern Independent Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, back at Eagle Field, we've got the Bobcats on offense right now. First down and 10 from about the 30-yard line. There is a quick slant, but it gets batted away. Receiver tried to come back and catch it, but I don't think we really wanted to catch that ball. Good job that time by the Providence defensive end who got up and got a hand on it.
Yeah, they're working against our left side, which got Elijah Womack, as well as Clay Kaiser over there, and they're really taking advantage of the youthfulness on that left side of our line.
Well, I think
that the pressure's coming from.
Well, the back stopped. I think if he kept running the slant across, he can get away from that kind of slap down. But that was probably the design play. Twins to the left, single wide out to the right side. We got two backs in the backfield. Quarterback looking for another pass. Makes the throw. They didn't blow him dead, so he's still going.
Yeah, he didn't go down.
He caught himself, got stretched out like he was doing a push-up, caught himself with his hand and pushed back. Is that Zeb?
There was Zeb.
Zeb Green picks up some good positive yardage that time.
Had he not tried to juke him, he could have beat him up the edge.
Yeah, he's quick enough. So that brings up third down and about a long 3, maybe 4. But that was some good positive yards right there. And that time, Colby, looking like I thought he was fixing to turn it up and run, and then at the last moment turned and hit that receiver.
Dumped it out to Zeb.
Twins to the right side, single wide out to the left side. There's a snap, a quick throw across the field. That's high. Yeah, that was off from the moment it left his hands. That's going to bring up a fourth down and punting situation for the Bobcats.
Yeah, sailed on him there as he tried to throw back to the right.
Either that or he misunderstood what the route was going to be. I think they were just wanting him to go and hitch for a first down, turn up at the first down, which is about a 5-yard. But that was a long throw, Josh, across the field to get that ball to him. We're in punting situation now. Bobcats will be punting the ball. Nelson Hall getting a good punt this time. Over kicks, but he takes the ball, and he is wrapped up at about the 25-yard line.
Great job there. You had Grady Patterson, Jamarian Thompson, Jamarian Allen, Zacchaeus Lane, And also number 23, Ethan Morgan in there on that stop.
Well, I can always tell where Grady is because he's got long hair, so I can tell him. Excuse me, folks. Don't mean to cough in the microphone. All right, so Providence Christian takes over on the 25-yard line. They got twins to the right side. Looks like they've got
they're still in that wing tee.
That wing tee with the twins on the same side. Now they're shifting over to the left side with the wing and the tight end. There's the snap. Quarterback keeps the ball and gets across the 30-yard line to about the 31, and that's going to be about it.
Yeah, Jamarian Allen hit him first, and Nelson came in and cleaned it up there on the stop. Going to gain about a yard.
You know, one thing I'm seeing, Josh, so far it's been true in almost every game. The Bobcat, that defensive front, they punish people.
They do. Yes,
they do. We got twins to the right side, and looks like the wing formation on the left side with the tight end and the wing back, single back with the quarterback in the pistol formation. Getting the play from the sideline, Bobcats making some adjustments on their defense now, looking around, getting set as the offense is setting. There's the snap. Quarterback's got the ball, throwing deep, nobody on him. He released, the tight end released, nobody on him, and he was overthrown. Thank you.
Well,
overthrown.
That is something that you run kind of like Russian roulette here. We have our safety coming up and run for a run help is basically an extra linebacker on the outside over there. He's supposed to go with a tight end there when he goes down that seam, and Josh didn't go with the tight end.
So that's just one of those things. I mean, we were beat. That was a score, but thankfully the quarterback was getting some push up the middle and overthrew the ball. Twins to the right side, wing formation to the left side. Quarterback in the pistol formation. Mr. Jackson. Bobcats adjusting. There's the quarterback's throwing the ball deep again. He is behind them again, and looks like he is going to score this time. Providence scores from the 25-yard line.
We have to quit walking our safety up into where he's at. Safety's got to stay back to help for that pass like we need to do. Quit worrying about safety coming up and helping and run coverage unless it just gets to that second level. Because we're getting burnt deep because we have no help back there.
No, we have no help. That makes the score 9-0, Providence Christian. And as we mentioned, that was one of the twins in the wideout formation. Just got behind the defense and was off to the races. The PAT is good, so Providence Christian now leads the Bobcats 10-0 with 8:25 to go in the ball game. Josh, another, as you were explaining that, just another one of those situations where we're just not being disciplined.
Where'd he go?
Yeah. We do have to correct that. We cannot allow us to get beat without a safety back there in coverage. He ran right by Reed here on just basically like a fly almost, or a go route type, and right across the middle of the field, and not able to get to him without any help back there.
Well, it's almost like it seems like they might be reading the wrong person or something. I don't know. They're watching something and they're not doing a good job of that coverage. But that's been, like I said, that's been something that's plagued us the entire time, the entire season so far. So we're lined up to kick.
Zev Green and Jamarian Allen back deep.
Allen just sent me a text and said, looks like we haven't fixed our DBs yet. I said, no, sir. That's a deep kick. He's kicking it back, but we take it on about the 15. Getting some run back room over there. He's got some room, and he crosses the 40-yard line down to around, let's see where he stops at.
Spotted that right at the 40-yard line.
Right at the 40. I thought he crossed the 40-yard line. Bobcats doing their traditional huddling up on the sideline. The Eagles lead 10-0 with 8:18 to go in the second quarter. Really need to get us a drive going here, Josh. We need something to lift us up a little bit. So I'm looking for some things to happen here. Maybe they come out. I mean, it's a nice, cool night as far as any night that we've played so far this year. This night is very comfortable.
It is. Going to have Zev Green in the backfield this time, running from a tailback perspective.
Twins to the right side, single wide out to the left side. Zev Green in the backfield. Nelson in the halfback position, lead blocking over there. Zeb gets some positive yardage. Looks like he's going to pick up some. He does get across the 40-yard line. I'm trying to look at the spot.
Only gain of 1.
Wow. Thought he did a little better than that, but it's hard to see on the other side of the field over there. So 2nd and 9 for the Bobcats now. Is this a new place for Nelson to be running that halfback position over there?
No, fullback? He takes turns with Ethan.
Okay, we've got the Twins to the right side. Single wide out to the left side. Now we come in motion. Hand it off to him. Going to try to get got some good blocking. Cuts up a little bit, but still crosses and gets to the 45-yard line that time. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 5 for the Bobcats. We got very close that time. Some good lead blocking that time, Josh.
We did. Some good job there by Demarion Thompson. You also had Nelson and Zeb out with lead blocking, and Frankie Williams trying to run that end around. Was almost able to break it.
Looked like if we had one more block to pick up that inside pursuit, he could still be running. We've got, we've got a man in motion coming in, and that's just a straight quarterback run straight up the middle. We're going to be shy of the 1st down as Colby picks up a few yards.
Going to be short by about 2 yards there.
Brings up a 4th down and about 2. Offense is not coming off the field. Coach likes to roll the dice sometimes. I don't think he ever even thought about this.
No, they're going for it.
I think he feels like they need to get something going this series. So we've got Twins to the right, single wide out to the left. Nelson goes in motion back across the field. We've got a penalty flag, but I don't know what it was. I didn't think for the way he threw it, obviously encroachment there by the defense, lined up in the neutral zone. Well, I was wondering if he was going to call it. It was on that side over there. I couldn't see, but I imagine one of those coaches got in his ear and said, "Hey, they're." But I believe is that the first penalty of the game?
It is for
and it's on them. Yeah. So that gives us a 1st down, cross midfield to about the 47, almost the 47-yard line. We got another back in the backfield.
It's Samarian Allen. And Marcel, number 5, is in.
He gets the handoff and running up the field, running hard. Picks up probably close to 5 yards there. Looks like they're going to give him 5 yards. A good hard run that time. Had a little hole. Had to skip a little bit around a would-be tackler, but picked up some good positive yardage. It's going to be a long 5. 2nd down for the Bobcats.
They moved Nelson to the up-back position there to lead block.
Well, we've got Twins to the right, single wide out to the left. There's the handoff again. He's dancing a little bit again. Picks up some more positive yardage. Not quite as good a run as the last one, but still positive yardage, and we'll take it. It's 3rd down now. Looks like he's going to pick up.
We're going to get official timeout.
Got official timeout on the field. Let's take 60 seconds. You're listening to Bobcat Football on my 102.3 FM.
The Southern Point Properties real estate team prides itself on being a small, local business that is flexible enough to meet your needs, along with having the infrastructure and resources of a large brokerage. It's the best of both worlds.
As a local business, we greatly value the importance of giving back to the client and the community. To learn more about Southern Point Properties, give us a call at 334-493-2447 or visit our website, southernpointop.com.
And as always, go Bobcat!
Hey everyone, it's your friends at TNC Pharmacy. We're really excited to announce a new expansion to our store that we're calling Sprinkles at TNC. It will be a fully stocked candy and ice cream shop, and we can't wait to share it with our community. Be sure to follow our Sprinkles at TNC Facebook page for updates as we get closer to opening in October. TNC Pharmacy. Sprinkle some happy.
Archie left.
All right, we're back at Eagle Stadium. Bobcats are moving the ball. It's third down and a long three, not quite 4 yards for a first down. And they've got a twins formation to the left, a single wide out to the right side. Bobcats been running the ball. Now, looks like we're going to get sacked this time. This play was eaten up from the beginning, just not having a lot of time. They're sending a lot of people, and just didn't have enough time. That
they are sending, but again, they're attacking our left side over here where we've got the two younger guys in with that blitz, so they're sending through.
I just need to talk to him.
So it's fourth down and about 10 yards, 9 yards, a long 9 for the Bobcats now. Looks like the coach is calling something here. Boy, he don't back down any. That's one thing I can say about him. That offensive line just got to buckle up a little bit here. We got twins to the right side, single wide out to the left side. There's the snap, and this is going to be a pass again. And there's a long throw deep, and it's to nobody. The back, he was expecting the back to turn upfield, and he just kept going out toward the sideline, Josh, and just didn't match up. We're going to turn it over on downs.
Well, we didn't do a good job picking up our other two receivers that were wide open over here. Reed was doing a great job coming across the front. And then you had DeMarion over here on the left side that was running wide open at the 10.
Well, it's easy to see from up here. You know, I know it's hard from down there, but gutsy call for Coach to go after it. Now it's first down for Providence as they've got twins to the far side, wing T formation to the right side. Ball is on the 46-yard line there, and he looks like he wants to pass, but he is getting eaten alive, and he just had to throw it away. I don't think I'm not sure he got out of the tackle box. He just threw it to Nowheresville.
Yeah.
I think the official is.
They are going to get him.
They're going to get intentional grounding. He was looking heavily that way, and I know he didn't get out of the tackle box. He was just backing straight up. I guess that's a high school rule too. But just threw it out of bounds past the past the 10-yard marker. So that's going to cost them 10 yards, but they keep first down now.
And lost it down, though.
Yeah, that's right. It'll be second down. Uh-oh. I guess it's a 5-yard. Lost the down, so it'll be second down and 15. Second down and 15 for the Eagles, who have their twins formation set up to the left side of the field. Their wingback formation set up to the right side of the field. Number 11, the tailback. Quarterback number 2. Sorry, we don't have their rosters, so we don't have their names. Goes in motion across the field, the wingback to the other side of the field. There's a handoff to number 11, and he gets smothered pretty quick. He might have I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, but that is just about it.
Yeah, he didn't get very much at all.
I tell you, that defensive line does a good job of scraping down the line, holding up that block.
They did. Your nose guard, Landon Langley, hit him there right into JV, and your linebackers come in and cleaned him up.
Just the way it's designed. Yep. Same formation to the left side over there. Well, they may have a trips formation to the left now. A tight twin formation to the right side. This is going to be a pass. Quarterback's backing up, and he sees and throws, and it is caught by number 11, who does not get a first down. He's going to get the ball out to about the 50.
Good job there by Zev Green and Jamarion making that stop.
Yeah, we had people deep that time. I noticed that. We had two safeties had backed off deep, but that's going to bring up a punting situation for Providence Christian. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Bobcats are behind 10-0 as Providence gets ready to punt the ball.
They're trying to get their guys out there.
there is the punt. It's going to fall short of the receiver and bounce down inside the 20-yard line down to near the 50-yard line before it is.
Yep, we'll take over our 16-yard line. 1st and 10 with 3 minutes to go in the half.
3 minutes to go and in need of a score. We seem to be slow starting as far as the offense is concerned.
We definitely got to get something going here from a drive perspective to get in and get some points before half. I mean, you're only down 10-0, and this is a very defensive, hard-fought game right now.
It is, and there again, the passing game is the only thing that's really cost us anything as far as points are concerned. Got them down in a situation where they could kick a field goal and then got them behind us to pick up the touchdown. Bobcats are in their formation with twins to the right side, single wide out to the left side. There is the snap, a quick throw out, and got some positive yardage.
Yes, out to number 5, Marcel Newsom.
Just a quick little hitch. There were twins over to that side, and the outside back actually was kind of a lead blocker for him, but I think it picks up close to 7 yards. Looks like it's going to be about second down and about 3 to go for the Bobcats.
It is. That's Coach Brunson's version of his screen that he puts in. Just a quick little pass out to the outside receiver behind the inside slot guy and run behind him.
Same formation as last time for the Bobcats. We got a man going in motion now. We're going to hand it off to him as he gets around the corner. Got some people picking him up, but he is stretching. I think he might have gotten a first down.
That was Marcel Newsom there on the run, or on the end.
Well, if we could ever get him out in some daylight. Looks like he's
going to be 3rd and short.
3rd down and short. I thought he got across, but it's kind of hard to tell from him. 3rd down and short for the Bobcats now. They've got twins to the left side this time, single wide out to the right side. Going to hand the ball off to Nelson, who is up the pole and
pick up the first.
Looks like he's going to get the first down.
Pick up the first down out to, it looks like they're going to spot it at the 27.
1st and 10 Bobcats, 1:47 and running as they look for get the play from the sideline. Coach is signaling in the plays.
Clock's running. We got to get some plays in, guys.
Yeah, that's just taking way too much time. Setting up in a twins to the far side, single wide out to the left side. Bobcats kind of in a hurry now as they try to get the play off. Looks like he's rolling out to throw. He does throw the ball, but it bounces in front of the receiver. And
short throw intended for Caius Lane, number 8. He just had nothing on that throw.
No, but it does stop the clock with 1:16 to go. 2nd down for the Bobcats. Josh, what yard line are we on?
On 27.
27-yard line. So we've got a long way to go to get down to scoring territory. So Coach is looking hopefully to open some things up here a little bit. Again, twins to the right side of the field, single wide out to the left side of the field, the single back, and that's Nelson Hall. Colby takes the snap, drops back, is still looking, and throws deep, and the receiver wasn't even looking, but he just had to throw the ball. He just had to get rid of it.
Well, he's very fortunate he wasn't across the line of scrimmage when he threw that one, let it go. But you don't ever want to force something into something when your receiver's not there. And
that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the Bobcats. I don't know what the receiver was doing. It looked like he was blocking the safety. I don't know. He was facing him, and he didn't even have his head around to look for the ball. But he did have the inside position if he had turned around. But anyway, twins to the far side. We need to pick up at least 10 yards here. Drop back to pass again. Now we're going deep. We've got a receiver deep. Oh, and just could not quite make the connection. Just overthrown, but he had the inside position and a step on him.
He did. Intended for Demarion Thompson.
That's going to bring up a 4th down for the Bobcats. I'm sure they're going to be punting. This time Nelson is deep or is back to punt the ball. Punting team comes out on the field.
surprise me if he didn't pull a fake punt right here.
Yeah, with 1 minute and 2 seconds left to go. You can't ever tell about Coach Brunson. Looks like it's going to punt. That's a good high punt. Doesn't turn over, but he takes a fair catch down at about the 38-yard line for Providence Christian. So they'll take over with 55 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
We got to stop them here, Jay, because they get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to hook up deep on the first play here.
Hank Mester coming in back to his defensive end position. We're going to have to watch that tight end slipping out over there on that far side.
We got to keep an eye on all of them.
Got a bunch formation there.
Yeah, they've actually got trips receivers in a bunch formation on the left side, a single wide out on the right side. And looks like it's just going to be a little option pitch there to number 33. And he picks up some positive yardage, but probably about 4 yards according to the spot from this side. But we'll see where the guy from the other side spot. He's moving up a little bit.
Yeah, it was out of bounds.
So they spot him about a 5-yard gain on that play. Same formation. Oh, we got a timeout. Coach calls timeout with 22 seconds left to go. We'll take a quick 60-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
Young's Floors and Gifts, been serving the Opp and surrounding area for over 50 years. Located at 114 East Covington Avenue, downtown Opp. You'll find Sorelli handcrafted fashion jewelry, chocolate gourmet apples and caramels, Priester's pecans, Tyler candles, scented for everyone's taste. For all occasions, from Christmas, Valentine, Mother and Father's Day, other occasions like dance recital, tryouts, homecoming courts, graduation, and of course, funerals. You can also have them place flowers on your father's and mother's grave for all occasions. Where you find this at? Young's Florist and Gift. Give them a call, 493-4566. Wheelhouse online ordering is now live. Go to wheelhouse.com, click on Order Now, or go to Google Play or Apple App Store and download the Heartland Guest app. Don't forget our pizzas are now ready for purchase. Dine in or carry out. Come try and eat the best pizza around.
Second down, a long 5, short 6 for the Eagles. 22 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Bobcat defense out on the field. The Providence coach saw something he didn't like and wanted to make sure everybody's on the same page. They're in the wing formation on the right. They've got twins formation on the left, a single back, and there is the snap. Quarterback dropping back. There is some pressure on him, and he scoots through, but he's got a shadow that's watching him, and he's able to pick him up. I don't know if he got – well, they're stopping the clock, so
he is going to pick up the first down, looks like. Yep, it is the first down. Colby made a shoestring tackle there on him.
Yeah, he just kind of slithered through the line because there was a lot of pressure on him, but he found an opening, and then we did have somebody, a linebacker, Colby, I guess, was kind of shadowing him. That quarterback's got some speed, but was able to barely get to him in time before when he cut up, but he got 5 yards for the first down. Here we are again with a twins formation to the right side of the field and a bunch formation or a wing T formation to the left side. Got to watch that tight end. Quarterback is dropping back. He lobs one up high in the air, and it is incomplete.
Good coverage down deep. We had Landon Langley and Javian Stoudemire in his face.
Yeah, we had 2 people on him that time and had him wrapped up pretty good. 9 seconds left to go in the quarter, and they're doing what we thought they'd do, Josh, there. But I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't try to pop a run in here somewhere, too.
They definitely got to expect the pass, trying to go deep here.
Yeah, they got a bunch formation on the right side, a wide out on the left side, single back, quarterback in the pistol. He takes the ball, hands it off, and he is eaten. Well, now he's eaten alive. As the clock runs down, that's going to wind it up That's the end of the quarter. He was eaten alive on that play. He lost about 4 yards.
Davian and Colby come in and stop him from behind the line of scrimmage for a 5-yard loss, and that's going to take us to half.
That's going to take us to halftime. So we're going to take a 3-minute break this time, Mike. A 3-minute break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
Family owned and operated since 1965, Bob Taylor Carpet One is your hometown flooring business. Whether you are building a new custom home, remodeling, or just want to spruce up that one room, come see us for all your flooring needs. Carpet, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or hardwood. We have what you are looking for. Bob Taylor Carpet One in downtown Opp, Alabama. Come see us.
With the right business tools from CCB Community Bank, I'm now able to effectively manage my receivables and improve my cash flow.
I got the advice I needed to grow my bakery, and life has never been sweeter.
What do you need to help move your business forward? Whether your business is big or small, CCB will work closely with you to determine which banking solution fits your specific needs. CCB's team of experienced and knowledgeable bankers can work with you to provide the right products and services to complement your growth. Love better banking with CCB Community Bank, member FDIC.
H.D. Edgar Trucking Company, located in the Industrial Park on Highway 52 East, is now hiring drivers with 1 or more years' experience. Current CDLs, drug test, and road test required. Call for an appointment, 493-6843.
Now at H.D. Edgar Trucking Company, stay 3 years and receive 2 weeks paid vacation. Sign-on bonus at H.D. Edgar Trucking. H.D. Edgar Trucking, striving to make it a better home for our trucking family. Equal opportunity employer.
With Hardee's Double Deals, get a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at just $2.99. That's double the Hardee goodness with 2 charbroiled patties and cheese. Or double the Hardee goodness with 2 charbroiled patties and cheese and bacon. Both starting at only $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. These items only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included. Visit restaurant or app for details.
The Horn Beverage Company of Troy is proud to be a Bobcat sponsor and fan. Have you tried our Callaway Blue Water, Calypso Lemonade, Sparkling Ice Flavored Water, and Blue Energy Drink? It's refreshing before, during, and after the game, or at the victory party, or the next tailgating. It's not bad at the Opp Rattlesnake Rodeo either. Be at the game if all possible, but if you can't, listen to our friends
at My 102.3 FM.
The folks at Horn Beverage Company says go Bobcats.
Come see what's hot on the lot during the Chevy Summer Drive sales event at J.M. Jackson Chevrolet, where you can take interest as low as 3.9% for up to 60 months on select new 2023 Crew Cabs. Take $5,100 off a new 2023 Crew Cab 1CX, 1LT, or RST. Don't miss out on other deals, like $1,000 off MSRP on a new 2023 Traverse. And remember to buy it the right way, the J.M. Jackson way. Chevrolet, find new roads. Plus tax time and fees. See dealer for details.
Okay, we're back at Eagle Stadium in Dothan, Alabama. Providence Christian leading the Bobcats 10-0 in the first half. Josh, you take away 2 pass plays, and it's 0-0.
It is. We had 38 yards total offense the first half for us.
For us? Yeah, things haven't gone very well. We haven't had the running game that we had last week, and I'm sure, as a good team and a good coach will do, they're going to see what happened last week, and they're going to fix that. They're going to make sure that doesn't happen. But as a good team and a good coach will do, they're sitting back here behind us on the baseball field, and they're talking about what they need to do to generate some offense. And we have had receivers open.
Yeah, I think we have gone away from our identity as far as running the ball more tonight, to more pass-type offense. Trying to catch Providence off because, they've seen us run the ball for the last 3 weeks. See if we can do what we wanted to do, but not having Ian here tonight has hurt us a little bit because of more experience from the guard perspective on the left side. And then they've been able to take advantage of the two newer linemen, or I say younger linemen on the left side, and really get that pressure dialed up there from the linebacker perspective and defensive end, and not really able to handle the rush that's been coming off that edge.
Yeah, again, the Bobcat rushing attack is killer. There's no doubt about that. We shut people down on offense and have so the entire year, to include a D1 running recruit from the Andalusia game. But that's all in the past, and unless you get some offense generated, you're gonna have some issues. So I'm sure they're back there right now. They've got to go over some coverage issues, because we're still having some coverage issues, but they're also talking with that offensive line, with those receivers, looking the ball, make the catch first, and then worry about making the run. I'm sure that they're talking with them about that. But we're listening to the Bobcat band right now at Eagle Stadium. Josh, y'all got the future.
We start rec season tomorrow in Goshen, all three teams. Tiny Mites start at 8:30, and then you follow by Termites, and then Pee Wee. And great group of kids from all three groups. We've got about almost close to 90 kids out. Wow! All three teams. So it's just a great problem to have with numbers that we've had this year. We started out with over 100, and then cut back down. People that decided they didn't want to play, or it wasn't for them, right? But we've got a great group out. A lot of the great coaches is helping out. Jay Jackson does the Tiny Mites. Then you've got Michael Schofield that does Termites, and I have the Pee Wee along with Peter Kelly and Andrew McCord help that group with me from the Pee Wee standpoint. So definitely got a lot of great talent coming up. A lot of size coming up.
Well, that's just like the Little League program and the Babe Ruth program. Those are feeder programs to the high school. And that's a place where kids are learning their basics.
It is, and this year we really worked with Coach Brunson before the season started to kind of go, okay, what do you want to see from your younger program to get ready for your program when it gets to middle school and high school. And so we've put in a lot of things that they're doing, especially with the Pee Wee group from a blocking schemes perspective on offense and defense, and helping them to be able to understand what it means to pull, what it means to trap block, or the guards pulling out, or guard and tackle pull, stuff like that. Just trying to do different things. And
do y'all try to use the same terminology that the
we do
high school coaches use?
Kind of ironic. Last year, when I had the Termites, the way we used the terminology on offense from a gap perspective, or play calling that we used, Nelson came home after spring and he said, I thought I was playing for you, because Coach Brunson called the plays exactly the same way by the numbers. He didn't go by the letters like some of the coaches, newer coaches, or coaches we've had recently used the number system or the letter system from a gap assignment. He's old school, used numbers, and that's the way I do it. We run my guys. We run the ball. I like to put the hand in the ground and take off. And
at that level, having somebody that can throw the ball and somebody that can catch the ball is a rarity. At that level. Now, look, your group, a little older, they might be able to do a little bit more of that, but especially
we have.
But then I say that, but then I know that Jay's son Manning has done very well throwing the ball.
He has, and then for the Termites, you've got Aiden Taylor and Nash Presley that kind of split the roles at times for quarterback for the Termites. Then for Pee Wee, I've got Lucas Fowler does our quarterbacking duties, along with Davian Melton, who will help out, and also Travis Collins. And all those guys could have played middle school, but we have decided, along with what Coach Ross, to encourage some of the ones that might not get a lot of playing time to come back and get some development. And that was one of the things. We have 25 on our Pee Wee team, and that's the size of some 1A schools got.
Absolutely.
And but they're a good group of kids. They work really hard. Some of them first year playing too. I mean, some of the ones that played last year didn't come back, and you got several out that it's their first year playing football, and they're learning, getting better, and so it's like I said, it's the future of our program, and they're really getting after it. And, it'll be exciting tomorrow in Goshen.
I'm sure it's going to be fun. I know the parents in the stands. It's a little early for them on the weekend, maybe, but they'll be there and they'll be enjoying it.
Very
They'll
loud.
be loud and proud.
Very exciting for them for sure. And so we will be on the road the first 2 weeks, Goshen this weekend, and then Ayrton the next weekend before we get back home. We'll have 4 home games for this year, and our home games are more towards the end of the season. And the good thing about it, though, Jay, is this program we've either played for what we call the Super Bowl title or won it, pretty much every year since we've been back in it.
Wow.
At one team or other. Last year we had all 3 teams make it to the championship game, and then our termites that I had last year was along with Peter Kelly and several others actually won the thing. So a lot of good talent coming up. Really looking forward to what the future holds there.
Well, where will y'all go next week?
Next week will be at Ayrton.
At Ayrton, that's a pretty good drive.
It is. It is a good drive, and but again, excited to be able to compete. But I do want to talk about our JV program. And for those of you that have not been out and watched these JV guys play, you're missing a lot of exciting football. They're a very explosive group. They're undefeated. They beat Andalusia 6-0. They defeated Walton.
Enterprise?
Beat Enterprise. They beat Walton High School out of Florida, who's a 4A in Florida. So they have, done a great job so far. And there's a lot of talent in that junior high group, the JV 9th and 10th grade. And that's something that Coach Brunson wanted to do when he came here. It's not what a lot of folks would like to see, obviously, you have all those guys. Because if you put everybody together, the JV and the varsity, you got close to 50 kids.
Right.
But it's not how he wanted to start building his program. And by the time those guys get together and playing as juniors and seniors, they're going to be hard to deal with, and they're going to put up on the map, I believe, with the talent they've got in that group.
Well, and of course, the 10th graders will step up into the juniors role next year, and then the next year, of course, those freshmen will be stepping into that role. But I went to their game against Enterprise, and when Enterprise unloaded, I thought they had 100 kids.
They had 90 kids get off the bus.
I looked at them over there. I thought, there's no way.
Yeah,
there's no way. And, man, we just handled them the whole night. And what impressed me was the ability to throw the ball and catch it.
There's a really good quarterback in that group, and that quarterback belongs to Coach Baldwin, who's here along with Coach Brunson. He came with him. His name is Justice Baldwin. He's got a great arm. He throws the ball like you've seen from Gray Jennings the last couple of years, but he's got potential to be even better with his ability to read the entire field at that young of an age has been pretty impressive.
Well, and there, of course, you hear a lot of things on the streets, and there's a lot, and you've already mentioned this. A lot of people disagree with him not bringing those kids up. And of course, he has to for a few positions, but I understand both sides of it, and I don't have a problem. And that B team, they've got like 9 games, 9 or 10.
They play a full schedule,
just like the varsity.
And that was something that he put in place too. They're going to play a full schedule, just like the varsity plays.
A lot of schools that have a B team look for a reason not to play. But he's playing bigger schools, not just schools that are our size that happen to have a B team, because most of those are finished early in the season. They'll play about 6 games, maybe 5 games, but that's it. Yeah. But he's going to play a full schedule.
We'll play New Brockton Monday night at home. Then Andalusia comes up, and then
a game that we just 6-3 was that score? What
6-3? Yes.
When we beat them over there.
And then you'll have I can't remember who the third. We have 3 games in a row at home, and then we play Rehoboth as the last one on the road that we play there. So, but again, I encourage you if you've not watched them play, you really need to get out and check those guys out. They're exciting to watch. And exciting to see. They ended the game in Walton Monday night with an interception return for almost 80 yards.
Wow! And let's don't underestimate the junior high that's playing too.
Yeah, middle school's undefeated. Coach Ross has done a great job with them. Again, they're running the same program that Coach Brunson's putting in the high school and being very successful in it, learning the terminology, learning what it takes to win. And a lot of those guys, the last couple of years, Andrew McCord has led that group. That's 7th and 8th grade this year, and they've won a lot of games since they were, little guys from tiny nights up, and they're not used to losing.
No, and when you start running the same type program from the Mighty Mites and progress it each year, by the time they get to that high school level, you've seriously straightened that learning curve a good bit. They already know what you're trying to do. They know your terminology. I mean, it may be, certainly it's going to be a little bit more detailed, but you already have a good leg on it.
You did. And when Coach Hill was here, when we started this program, Coach Hill was here and started it back, actually. We had been away from off for a while. We had to play in Kinston for a few years with my youngest. But that was something that Coach Hill really preached and wanted to get back, because he was having kids come play that didn't know how to get to the three-point stance.
Yeah.
And just really getting them to understand the game and be able to be successful and has been huge.
Well, the long and the short is we've got some really good programs in OP that lead the kids down a road so that they can be successful, and then when they get to high school, they're going to continue that success. Now, everything's brand new to everybody this year, so we're having some growing pains. But these kids, and I'm not, these seniors are doing everything they can every week.
And I'll speak from a senior parent perspective, right? So, yes, Nelson, my son is a senior this year, and looking at would I like to see all these kids out here? Absolutely. With the 9th and 10th grade, do I think they could help the varsity right now? Absolutely. But I understand from a parent that has coached since he was able to play ball, and my younger one, what Coach Brunson's trying to do is get the program to where it needs to be for the future.
That's right.
And I have another one coming up who is a 6th grade this year, and his group, those guys, that's as they call it, the beef. My offensive line averages about 190 across the front.
Wow.
From a peewee perspective, that's what you got coming. That's in the 6th grade right now.
That's only going to get bigger.
And it's just getting bigger and bigger.
Bigger and stronger and smarter.
Ferris is 5'7" now, weighs 230. And can move. I mean, that's for a bigger guy, he can move. He can play center, he's played guard, he's played tackle, right? So you also got other kids like Taiwan Edwards, who's a good size lineman. You got Bo Mosley. His dad was a great ball player with Ronnie. Then you've got my other nephew, John Dawson Burgess, who plays the center. Then you've got on the other side of Ferris, you've got Bryson Barfoot. So you got a lot of talent coming up that's really going to help and do nothing but just make things better. And getting them started in the program now and seeing what Coach Brunson's doing with this junior high program, playing a full schedule and getting them ready, it just makes me excited to know what I like Nelson to experience it. Absolutely. But at this point, we got to look for the future to say, let's win what we can win with the varsity right now and compete. Right. So we want this program to be
we're going to get
long-standing, and that's what he's doing.
Well, the teams are warming up on the field. Let's take a 60-second break, and we'll come back to Eagle Field. You're listening to Bobcat Football on my 102.3 FM.
Mizell Memorial Hospital has been a part of our community for over 70 years. We provide a range of services, including a senior behavioral care unit, sleep center, emergency department, intensive care, outpatient physical, occupational, and speech therapies, and much more. Mizell owns 4 medical clinics offering family medicine, orthopedics, ENT, and podiatry. Our team of hometown healthcare professionals is recognized for high quality and compassionate care. We at Mizell are proud to serve you and your families every day. Go Bobcats!
Good morning, good people. It's baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Hoss's Auto Sales. Summer has arrived, and it's so hot you just want to jump in a pool. Everything is sizzling at Hoss's Auto Sales. Stop by and see what we can do for you and your automobile need, because we make trading easy, and it's too hot to be walking. Come see us. Remember, drink lots of water, be kind, and be blessed.
S&P Communications on the North Bypass here in Opp for your professional radio communication and tower needs here in South Alabama. Call on Jay Sperling and staff for all your generator needs for your business or your home. The in-place generator or the portable generators. Don't be without power during or after the storm. Sale, installation, and service. Call S&P Communications 493-6729. We know how to keep the lights on.
I get a little obsessive about supporting my local community. I buy local produce, local toothpaste, trampolines, artisanal cat toys. I'm just a local gal. That's why I was so excited to learn that banking with a local community bank supports local businesses every day. I can finally stop thinking about it. So I'm celebrating with a staycation and some local peanut brittle. Yum.
Southern Independent Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, we are back at Eagle Field in Dothan, Alabama. The Providence Christian Eagles lead at halftime. It's 10-0. They're finishing up their warm-ups in the end zone now. Looks like they've got about a minute and 15 seconds until kickoff. Josh, what do you think those coaches have been talking about during this halftime?
I guarantee they've been figuring out how to run the ball. We got to get back to our run. We got to get back to because Providence is not big. They're very scrappy.
Scrappy and they're quick, and they're putting about at least seven, sometimes
7 or 8
people
in the box. Yeah.
In the box, yeah.
And we got to do a better job with our block, and I think you're going to see that probably in the second half. Running more of I think he calls it the cross trap or the kick out, as he calls it too.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how what adjustments are made and see what happens.
Yeah, this is
warm up in the end zone. You kind of they're going back to some of the plays they ran last week against Northside. So.
Well, this is a beautiful field here. I told Robert as I came up the last time I was here, there were no bleachers, just the football field and the fence all the way around it. Now it's been quite some time because now they've got a field house on one side and they've got nice visitor bleachers, nice home bleachers, and the bleachers just aren't quite big enough to accommodate the Bobcat fans.
The last time we were here, they didn't have the bleachers that go up to the press box above the concrete bleachers on the home side. They've added those on the home side over there.
So they've made some improvements to the stadium here, and they've got a scrappy football team and a team that we're going to have to deal with this second half. As the Bobcats now are getting ready, we're going to kick the ball to Providence Christian to start this second half. Nelson Hall will be doing the kicking for the Bobcats, and traditionally we've done some kind of a pooch kick, and we ran by several pooch kicks that looked like, at least from where we were, that if we had gotten our heads around a little bit, we could have recovered the ball.
Well, it's got to go 10 yards.
That's right.
And
it's
run
free.
Underneath and catch it.
It's free.
You just can't advance it, but you can catch it. And he talked about that on the coach's corner too, and that's what you see in Providence's kickoff coverage. They've got the midline up 5 yards deep from the front line because they know we like to pooch kick it.
We do, and we are lined up to kick now. Looks like everybody is ready. The ball is blown into play, so here comes the kick, and it is to the left hash for the Bobcats. Number 23 takes the ball, bounces his outside, got a little running room around the corner. He's going to be hogged down by Nelson Hall, but not before picking up positive yardage. He crossed the midfield line up to about the 45, maybe the 44-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark him on the 45.
Yeah, they got it behind their wedge on this side and got a hat on a hat. Nelson kicking the ball over there was able to make the tackles, keep the tackles scoring.
I don't know where our ball boy is tonight, but the officials have been having to throw the ball in, and he must be new, whoever he is. All right, we've got a wide out to the right side, wing formation also on the right side with a wide out on the left. There is the snap. Quarterback keeps the ball, and he is losing yardage. Man, he got eaten alive.
He did a great job in there. Nelson, Colby, and JV, and then on the stop.
And the good thing about it, the back he faked to that came across his face, they had him covered too.
Yep. Actually going to lose 2 yards in the play.
Second down and about 12. Same formation, wide out on both ends with the wing on the right side.
Officially, they're going to say 3 yards, so 3-yard loss.
There's the handoff up the middle. Little positive yardage that time, maybe back to the original line of scrimmage, back to the 45 for Providence Christian.
Our safety come up, Josh made the stop there.
There again,
Josh
that's
Smith.
As long as you're making your reads, just don't get caught up too much. Got twins formation to the left side, wing T formation to the right side. They've got a tight end and a wing back on the right side. Looking to the sideline to get their play. Defense looking to see what they're going to do, getting some calls from the sideline as well. They've got some people they've got a key on and watch. This tight end and this wing runs across the field. Low snap, but handed off to number 11, and he's going to get nowhere.
Great job, Hank Master coming in there and cleaning that one up, grabbing him from the back. JV and helping out, and Landon Langley on the stop.
I don't know if
2
he
yards
wanted
off.
to do that, but that was about all the quarterback could do. The low snap, he had to get it off the ground and just hand it to him.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring up a punting situation, 4th down and 11. But we're going to have to back up to around the 5-yard line to get ready to field this punt.
Yeah, Zev Green back. He's going to put his feet on the 10. Ball's over his head. He's going to let it go, or needs to let it go. We almost get that.
There's a low drive kick. It's going to take a Providence bounce, but they're going to let it bounce, and it's going to blow dead right at the 10.
Dylan Reisenhauer almost blocked that one. So let's see what we can do here as we take over. We're 9:43 to go in the third.
90 yards to go for pay dirt. Let's see what the Bobcats have, any adjustments they've made at halftime. Providence Christian defense on the field. Bobcats huddled up on the sideline, as is their custom for the first play of the ball game. Coach has given them a little extra instruction that way. Now they jog out on the field. I believe they've blown the play clock in, so the clock is ticking on the play clock side. We got twins to the right, single wide out to the left. Nelson Hall is the back. It's handed off to Nelson, who breaks through the line of scrimmage and makes a positive run.
Down.
I know, right?
Break down run.
Picked up about 15 yards on that one.
Yep.
That's kind of what we've been wanting to see all night long. So good job for the Bobcats offensive line. Good way to start. 1st and 10 Bobcats. What's that on the 25? Nelson with the ball again and makes another play. Looked like maybe the same play,
Yep,
John.
it is. A running off tackle. Running off Javian Sedemeyer's back pocket. And
Picked up another first down.
First down there.
So something that they've seen, we'll see what kind of adjustments. There's been one guy that's made the play both times.
There's the safety coming up, making the stop.
So other than that, there's nobody there. So they're getting the play, checking their wristbands for the play. We've got twins to the right side for the trips to the right side for the Bobcats.
Robert talking halftime.
In motion across, and quarterback's going to keep it and go up the same way on the same side that Nelson has been running to. He's going to be close to a first down.
Nelson's coming off. Looks like he might have tweaked his ankle a little bit.
Picks up another first down for the Bobcats. That's 3 plays and 3 first downs. 8:33 to go in the third quarter. Bobcats are moving the ball. They have found something that seems to be working on that side over there. Twins to the right side with a halfback on the right side. Single back. Handoff that time. Same side.
Marion Allen. They're just running off left, right tackle there off behind Javian Fatimar and Hank Messer.
He's going to pick up about 7 yards, maybe 6 yards. Second down and 4 for the Bobcat. Same formation. That looked a little iffy. Looks like we're going to have a motion.
That's offside.
Had some movement before the ball was snapped. So procedure, that's going to bring it back. This still should be second down and maybe 9.
One of our receivers jumped a little early.
Yeah.
Watch the ball, guys.
Yeah, that's your only job. You're that far out, you got to look at the ball and don't move until the ball moves. You can't move if you see anything else moving other than the ball.
Hurry up.
Yeah, we got the play clock running, but the clock is not operational, so we don't know. We're going to get a timeout on the Bobcats. Timeout for the Bobcats. We're going to take a 60-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
The Southern Point Properties real estate team prides itself on being a small, local business that is flexible enough to meet your needs, along with having the infrastructure and resources of a large brokerage. It's the best of both worlds.
As a local business, we greatly value the importance of giving back to the client and the community. To learn more about Southern Point Properties, give us a call at 334-493-2447 or visit our website, southernpointop.com.
And as always, go Bobcat!
Hey everyone, it's your friends at TNC Pharmacy. We're really excited to announce a new expansion to our store that we're calling Sprinkles at TNC. It will be a fully stocked candy and ice cream shop, and we can't wait to share it with our community. Be sure to follow our Sprinkles at TNC Facebook page for updates as we get closer to opening in October. TNC Pharmacy, sprinkle some happy.
All right, back at Eagle Field. The teams are back on the field. Looks like a trips to the right side, single back set. There's the snap, handoff to Nelson, who is fighting his way for some good positive yardage. Did not get the first down, but we got back to the 50-yard line. That's going to bring up about third down and about 4 for the Bobcats.
Yep, good hard run there off right. Tackle again.
Off the right side again, absolutely.
Run behind them till they stop you.
They've got everybody up on the line in the box. Looks like we're not going to be able to get out on this one. They had everybody up on the box that time. Play loses. Going to bring up fourth down. About 5. The offense is not coming off the field.
They're going to go for it. They got to get to 46, looks like.
46. We've got Twins to the right, a single wide out to the left. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball quickly and has his receiver at about the 45-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down. He was wrapped up immediately, but concentrated, like we talked about, Josh, concentrated on making the catch.
Good job there. Reed Adams there on the catch.
Actually, he crossed the 45-yard line, but not quite to the 44. So that's another first down for the Bobcats, 1st and 10. As we are moving across the field now, Bobcats making some positive plays on offense. Back with Twins to the left this time, single wide out to the right. Looking to throw quickly, but that was wrapped up. And the ball comes loose, and we're trying to get it, but it's bouncing around. I think we finally got on top of it. The little hitch receiver actually was covered, but then did the right thing. He started running downfield and was open. Unfortunately, the pocket collapsed on Colby before he had time to pick that up and just had to try to do what he could with it.
Official timeout.
Is it official timeout?
Yep.
All right, let's pause 60 seconds. Score is 10-0 and 5:29 to go in the third quarter. You're listening to Bobcat football on My 102.3 FM.
Wheelhouse online ordering is now live. Go to wheelhouse.com, click on Order Now, or go to Google Play or Apple App Store and download the Heartland Guest app. Don't forget our pizzas are now ready for purchase. Dine in or carry out. Come try and eat the best pizza around. Eat, love, live. Go Bobcats from everyone at the Wheelhouse here in Opp.
Family owned and operated since 1965, Bob Taylor Carpet One is your hometown flooring business. Whether you are building a new custom home, remodeling, or just want to spruce up that one room, come see us for all your flooring needs. Carpet, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or hardwood. We have what you are looking for. Bob Taylor.
All right, you bet.
All right, we're back at Eagle Field. For you, Keith Wilson, it is 10-0. Bobcats are behind, 5:29 to go. We've been moving the ball, but just had a big setback. It's now second down and about 20 yards for the Bobcats. So we're going to see what we can work out here. We've been getting some 10-yard plays, so we could get a couple of those to be back where we need to be. Got Twins to the left, a single wide out to the right side of the field. Going deep, and that is broken up.
Going to get a pass interference.
Pass interference that time. Yeah, he had a corner that was covering him and holding him as he was trying to get past him down the field. It looks like the young man from Providence is cramping up, but the official in the backfield saw that and threw the flag. So that's going to give us that first down that we desperately needed.
Yeah, they got an injured player down.
Yeah, he's cramped up over there. Let's see what that takes the ball.
Yeah, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yeah, down to the 39-yard line. So that's going to be a first down for the Bobcats. Third down for the Bobcats. That was a good play for us because now basically we have two plays to get about 5 yards. We're going to be shy about 5 yards for a first down, so this is third down.
It's actually repeat second down. It's not third down.
You're right.
It's repeat second down.
That's right. Yeah, Coach Brunson, I saw him just hold up the two fingers. One of them was saying, yeah, that should be a repeat of second down. I get confused sometimes with the automatic first downs from the
college automatic first down. Here, it's repeat second down.
15 yards, and yeah.
Yep, it is repeat second down.
So second down for the Bobcats. About 5 yards to go for a first down. That was helpful. It wasn't a completed pass, but now they know why. Twins to the right and single wide out to the left. Colby behind the right side of the field picks up a big play that time. He picked up about 10 or 11 yards, so that's going to be a first down for the Bobcats. Faked the handoff and kept it and went up that right side and wasn't touched for about 6 or 7 yards.
Now they're going to mark it down at the 29. The first and 10 there for the Bobcats. We're going to run trips to the right.
Trips to the right, but we got two people on the line of scrimmage over there, wide out. One of them's not, but it's a running play, so let's see. And we get a little bit of yardage off the right side. Not very much, but we do get some positive yards, maybe a yard. It's going to bring up a second down and 9, I believe, for the Bobcats looking for the spot.
Officially, I think I gave him about a yard.
About a yard, yeah. So it's second down and 9 for the Bobcats with trips to the left side.
4-18.
Got a halfback on the left side. Tailback on the right side of the quarterback. Looking like the hitch throw to number 34, who dances around, gets by one, breaks another tackle, and gets another first down to about the 16-yard line.
Yep, great job there by Zeb, fighting for yardage. Going to pick up the first down. It's going to be first and 10 at the Eagle 16. 3:59 to go in the third. Providence leading 10-0.
We got trips to the right side this time, halfback on the right side. There's the handoff to number 14, Nelson, who gets hit quickly but still able to get to the 15-yard line. Well, they're marking him back about just between the 16 and the 15-yard line. So not much yardage there, a little bit, but not much yardage there, about a yard.
They need to counter that back to the left side because the left side's wide open. Catch him off guard, flowing to the right, and cut it back to the left.
Yeah, we got trips again to the right side. Colby has to take the ball up the middle, bobbled the snap a little bit, wasn't able to make a handoff, so tried to take up the middle and get what he could. He's going to pick up about 3 yards.
Zev coming over and telling Coach.
Maybe about third down and about 6.
I think Zev saw something there on the coverage he's got in front of him and coming over to Coach Jones.
That third down, trips to the left. Trips to the left. Halfback on the left side. Tailback on the right side. Looking for something. Wants to throw it to Zeb again.
Throws it too high.
A little bit too high, and just wasn't able to get to it. He tried to adjust to it. Had a defender down, coming in low at his feet, but wasn't able to get that in. It was just too high and too far out in front of him. That's going to bring up a 4th down for the Bobcats.
11.
4th down at the 11. This is a big play for the Bobcats. Coach doesn't hesitate. Does not hesitate. He's got trips to the left again.
Providence is going to call a timeout.
Looks like Providence is going to call a timeout on the field. Score 10-0, 2:40 to go in the third quarter. You listen to Bobcat football on My 102.3.
David's Catfish House, 1842 East 3 Notch Street, Highway 29 North in Andalusia, where the catfish are farm-raised in Yazoo, Mississippi. Go to David's 11 to 2, Tuesday through Friday, and get a lunch basket filled with fish strips, shrimp, or chicken. That includes a hush puppy and one of the following slaw, french fries, or cheese grits. That's David's Catfish House, all you can eat catfish and shrimp.
David's Catfish House says go Bobcats and go Trojans.
New home, first home, construction, or home improvements. There's various types of mortgages and benefits to every option. At CCB Community Bank, we help you understand the differences so you can choose a mortgage that's right for you. Owning your own home is still the American dream. Since 1947, CCB has made reaching that dream easier. Every day, our experienced mortgage team helps people navigate the mortgage process. Give us a call today. CCB Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, we're back at Eagle Field. It is 4th down and about 5 for the Bobcats. Trips to the left. Coach was talking to him about something, talking to the players, so I know they've got something ready here. Now they're going to the end zone. Overthrown in the end zone. That time we showed the little hitch pass we've been running to the outside and then tried to get the ball to the end zone. Just a little bit overthrown. They had good coverage on that. It would have had to have been a good play. But that's going to turn the ball over on downs to Providence Christian. So we moved the ball. We just didn't get anything out of it. So now we've got to have a defensive stand, try to get the ball back. They've got a single wide out on the right side and a twins formation on the left side, or it may be the wing T. Well, they got the wing T on the right side.
It's not on, is it? It is.
Back goes in motion out. Quarterback is looking to throw back across the field. He has a receiver that's open, and he's got the catch, and he is traveling down the field, number 27 in pursuit, and makes the tackle, but not until the player gets all the way down to about the 28-yard line.
Yeah, our corners wait to go with these receivers out of the back. They're not picking that up. They got to go with them.
Providence in the hurry-up offense. They are ready to go, and there's the snap, and number 2's taking the ball around the end, just trying to beat everybody to their position or get them out of position. And somebody hopped the fence over there.
Nelson come up and knocked him out, and then Javian had to jump over the fence and keep getting the late hit.
Play picks up about 5 yards. So now there's the handoff. Gets away from the first hit and is tackled, but not before he gets close to first down yardage. So the Bobcats on the heels right now. And Providence Christian is back up on the line of scrimmage. It's still third down for the Bobcat, for the Providence, but very close to a first down.
Yeah, third and inches.
There's the snap and the handoff up the middle. Oh, he is met in the hole. I don't think he got a first down.
He didn't. They're going to back him up.
I'm going to mark him at the 20. It's fourth down. In fact, they lost yardage, lost about a yard, so it's not inches. Now it's a yard. Fourth down and about a yard. And they're going to send in
their heavy package.
Their heavy package. They're going to try to get this. They have a single wide out, split out way wide on the right side. They are heavy on the right side. They hand it off. Oh, they dump it off to a receiver who is uncovered, and he walks.
Got a flag over here, so let's see what the flag is.
It is a touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. They actually had
against Providence, an eligible receiver downfield. So that touchdown doesn't count.
So that's going to bring that touchdown back. That formation, did they have three linemen?
Yeah.
Lined up behind the three linemen on the right side?
Yeah.
So that brings the ball back. It's now fourth down and about 6 or 7 yards. They're still going to try to go for it. I'd be careful here. Watch for them to try to pull them offside.
Yeah.
That quarterback likes to squat down right before the snap. Watch him squat, and better be careful. Need to watch the ball and make sure they do the right things. Well, they had a little movement on the left side, but they didn't call it. Quarterback throwing the ball. Oh, he pushed off, but he's not going to get there. The receiver was the wideout on the right side going down the sideline to the end zone, and they tried to hit him down there. He actually pushed off a little bit, but who's that over there covering?
Zeb. But what Coach Johnson's jumping up and down about is our safety didn't go with the tight end who went out.
Yeah, we're still having a lot of breakdowns in coverage. So about 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. We made we moved the ball well during that last series, but got down and sputtered down at the end. Was there a flag on the play?
No.
I guess not. Okay.
Turnover, no.
So the Raiders, not Raiders, that would be Houston Academy. The Eagles turn the ball over on downs. The Bobcat offense comes out on the field. Let's see, it's first and 10. Is it on the 25-yard line, I believe?
It is, yes. Trying to see. Demarion Allen in the backfield now.
Looking to pass. Throwing deep. We've got a receiver who had to turn around and make the catch. A great catch.
Great job by Zev Green there on the catch.
Because of the pass, Josh, he turned him all the way around. And the
25-yard reception.
And the able to make that catch and turn all the way around and then find a low pass, a pass that was coming in low, to get down and make that catch. Great job.
Back judge all over it, knew it was a catch from the start.
Twins to the right side, single wide out to the left side. The handoff to number 7. Is that Allen?
Yeah.
Who loses yardage. Going to lose about 2 or 3 yards. Trying to bounce it outside. We haven't gotten much bouncing outside. It's when we take it up inside that tackle that we've been able to pick up some positive yards. So now we're getting behind the chains again, second down, and about 12 yards for the Bobcats, it looks like, from here. So the Bobcats have twins to the right side of the field, a single wide out on the left side of the field. There is the snap. Fake the handoff and throwing deep again to number 20. He had the ball. Apologize for that.
That was Ethan Morgan. That was one of the plays they were talking about trying to run this week when they take the H-back up the seam.
Well, he had looked like he had made the catch there for a minute, but when he hit the ground, the ball came out. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. Bobcats are behind 10-0 as we go into the fourth quarter. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Bobcat Football on my 102.3 FM.
The Southern Point Properties real estate team prides itself on being a small, local business that is flexible enough to meet your needs, along with having the infrastructure and resources of a large brokerage. It's the best of both worlds.
As a local business, we greatly value the importance of giving back to the client and the community. To learn more about Southern Point Properties, give us a call at 334-493-2447 or visit our website, southernpointop.com.
And as always, go Bobcat!
Believe it or not, it's time for your annual flu shot. TNC Pharmacy is your hometown source for all your vaccination needs. The annual flu vaccine is free for patients on Medicare and most other insurances. We also offer high quality and affordable supplements that can help boost your immune system for extra protection this flu season. Stop by TNC Pharmacy or give us a call today at 493-4517 and be sure to follow us on Facebook to keep up with our latest updates.
All right, we are back at Eagle Field. Bobcats trail the Eagles 10-0 as we start the fourth quarter. Bobcats going on offense still, going to be third down, second down and about 12.
The guy over here flips the marker way too fast.
Yes, he does. He may get more than one whenever he flips it. So got to keep an eye on that. I got Josh. He's keeping an eye on it. We got wideouts to both sides of the field. One end tight on the left side, so coach is asking about the second down, and yet they're confirming the second down. Yeah, we had only run one play after the pass. So beginning the fourth quarter here, Bobcats still trailing 10-0. There's the snap, looking to throw, trying to go deep. He's got a receiver, but overthrown that time, so no flags on the play. So that's going to bring up a third down and about 12 yards for the Bobcats.
Yeah, they were trying to go to Zeb Green and also had Ethan Morgan running down the field.
Still haven't quite got that gotten on the same page with the receivers. The quarterback hasn't, as far as where he's throwing the ball and where they're at. Again, twins to the left and single wide out to the right. Take the handoff. Good timing that time. Got him that time, but
that's a push-off right there, and there's a flag going to be thrown. Good job there by Zeb.
Yeah, he's trying to
pushed off on him.
That's right. He's trying to adjust to the ball. The defender behind him can't put his hands on him and push him like that. So that's the second time that defender has been called for that. That's going to be a first down for the Bobcats. That is going to be enough for a first down this time. 15-yard penalty will be enough for a first down. So that came at a very good time. Bobcats need to put some points on the board right here.
Yes, sir. Yep, it will be a first down. They're going to mark it at the 37.
And that's one positive thing so far in this game. Providence Christian leads in the penalty category. Bobcats have been penalized very little this game. We've got trips to the right side, Nelson Hall in the backfield, halfback on the right side. There's the handoff to Nelson, who's up the right side, picking up some good positive hard running. He's going to pick up at least 6 yards, maybe a few more. Boy, he made that guy pay for that, too.
Yeah, he did. Except shaking his head a little bit on that one.
Well, he lay there for a minute and then decided he better get up if he wanted to keep playing. Well, they gave him only about 4 yards. I thought he'd gotten a little bit more than that. But anyway, if you get 4 yards every time, you're going to get a first down every 3 plays. So that's good positive yardage there for the Bobcats as we look at trips to the left side of the field. Looking to throw, got the hitch route again. Got somebody on him. He's not going to get any yardage on that. Got away from the first defender, but wasn't able to get away from the next two. The other two receivers out there didn't really pick up those blocks like they needed to.
No gain on the play, and actually going to lose 1 yard.
So that's going to bring up a third down, maybe 7. It's kind of hard to tell with the chains. We're kind of at a hard angle to the chains, so it's kind of hard to tell. We've got twins to the right, single wide out to the left. Going to hand it off up the middle. Nelson cuts back and picks up some positive yardage. Looks like Coach is marking him there about the 30-yard line. I think the official agrees. He's going to bring up a fourth down, about 3 yards. So that's certainly doable. But I wouldn't be surprised if they don't stack that box again. Coming across in motion, there comes Colby up the middle. He's going to get first down, and he's going to break through the crowd and score.
Touchdown.
That's about a 30-yard touchdown run for Colby Ballard. The Bobcats are on the board with 10:05 to go in the fourth quarter.
It's a great job there on the fake. He faked it off to Nelson up the middle, and Colby pulled it and went up the other side, left side, and took it into the score.
Yeah, they tried to close in on him, but he's just too strong and powerful. It's really hard to grab him around the legs and stop him.
That's
big extra point.
Pounds running right there.
Big extra point. It looks like hopefully we can get it in the woods back there. Nelson Hall for the extra point. There is, it was a bad snap from the beginning. The snap holder had to stand up to catch the ball and then tried to get the ball back down. And then Colby tried to kick. So we're not going to get the extra point conversion, but we did put some points on the board. The score is now Bobcats 6 and the Eagles 10 with 10:05 to go in the game. Josh, that's just what we needed. We just got to get the ball back.
We do.
So we're getting ready now to kick the ball back to the Eagles. The Bobcat defense are going to be called on to put a stop. But that time the offense did some positive things. We moved the ball the second half, running the ball. We've completed some passes. So things are looking better for the offense right now. Starting to click a little bit. We just got to put things together. So they've got, I don't know where Providence is lined up on the wrong side. Or no, they're on the right side. Their receiver was on the wrong side.
Right.
So they're lined up for the pooch kick again. They've got 5 men on the front, and they've got 4 men right behind them, about 5 yards deep, and then they've got 2 deep down around the 25-yard line. So we'll see what Coach has got up for this call. The whistle is blown in play. We're late getting a defender out on the field, but we've got everybody now. So there's the kick. It is a pooch kick to the left side of the field. Number 11 takes the ball, and he might have picked up a yard or two, but he got wrapped up pretty quickly after that. So Providence Christian will take over on about the 41. Yep, the 41-yard line. Bobcat defense, now we need them to step up.
Call on them one more time to get a stop here and get the ball back.
A fumble or an interception would be great.
9:56 to go in the ball game. 10-6 score, Eagles.
Okay. They've got one wide out to the left side. They've got that bunch trips formation to the right side of the field. Single back set. Here comes one in motion and handed off to him. He's trying to get around, but he broke a tackle, but then he was wrapped up quickly after that. He was caught in the backfield, but got away from that tackle. Looks like he's going to, they're giving maybe a half yard. About a half a yard. So it's going to be second down and a long 9 for Providence Christian. Got to watch those guys on the end. Watch them breaking down the field. We've got 2 receivers, twins to the far side. And we've got 2 receivers on the left side, but they're both on the line of scrimmage, so one of them is not eligible. No, he's backed up now. Bunch formation on the left side. There's the handoff. He cuts back, but he is met, but not before gaining some positive yardage there, maybe about 5 yards on that play. He made a good quick cut that time, but we had people that were coming from the backside and cleaned him up. It's going to bring him back. He picks up about 4 yards, so it's third down and a long 5.
Yeah, Marion Allen there and Nelson Hall on the stop.
Got twins to the right side, tight end on the left, 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback in the pistol position. getting a call from the sideline. There is a flag on the right side. We've got movement. So that's going to back them up. Coach is over there in his ear. I know he's been seeing something all night, and finally he called it.
Yeah, movement over here on this receiver lined up here on the end of the line.
So that's going to back them up to the 40-yard line.
It'll be 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11.
Bringing number 11 in. They've thrown to him a couple times tonight. So.
21 is on the left side, and they've got a trips formation on the right side. Need to try to get some pressure on this quarterback and make sure everybody is covered. He's dropping back to pass. He's got a little pressure, but then he throws the ball, connects it with number 11, who is dancing around but does not get a first down. He tried, but he's going to be about 2 yards short of a first down. Looks like maybe 3 yards. Let's see where he marks the ball. About 3 yards short of a first down with a 4th down. Let's see what they elect to do here. 4th and 4. I believe their punting team is coming out onto the field. So the defense holds with 7:24 to go. Clock is moving. The Bobcat defense did their job. Now Providence is screaming they don't have enough players on the field. There's the snap. It's rolled back, but he gets a beautiful punt. He calls fair catch, but then before he lets it bounced over his head, and he ran back and ran it down. Ball is going to be placed around the 10-yard line, maybe just past the 10-yard line. So here again, we're 90 yards away from pay dirt, 6:57 to go in the game. Bobcat offense going to be called on again.
90 yards away, we win the ball game. Almost blocked that one.
Yeah, in fact, the snap rolled back to him.
Yeah.
So they were lucky to get that off, and he got off a good punt. That time it got over our receiver's head and bounced, but we were able to get it. It looks like between the 10 and the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 Bobcats. We've got trips to the right side of the field. Going to hand off to Nelson Hall, who breaks a tackle and is muscling his way down to the 15-yard line.
Providence has got a player down.
Got a player down for Providence. It's score is 10-6. Providence with 6:45 to go in the ball game. Alan, I hope you got that. You're not paying much attention. We've been given the score. Been trying to do more. Keith Wilson has already let us know we need to give the score more. So we've been trying to do that. They got a player down on the field. I guess we'll just leave it right here for right now.
I'll give you some scores from around it. So Montgomery Catholic was a final over Slocum 42-0. Andalusia 50, Bullitt County 0. Brantley 34, Elba 34, Brantley 0 in the third. Let's see some more scores from around. Charles Henderson was leading Carroll 21-7. Houston County 22, Red Level 8. Strawn 23, Clark County 12. Jackson was over T.R. Miller 28-7. Luverne over Horseshoe Bend 28-0. Sampson 14, Zion Chapel 12.
All right.
Abbeville 12, Geneva County 0.
Proud to hear my old Sampson boys ahead.
McKenzie 21, Pleasant Home 0. And then you got J 6, Baker 3. There on that. Pike County is leading Northside Methodist 34-0. And then Enterprise over Smith Station 24-7.
And I believe Pike County is on our schedule next week at home. So be good right here if we could pull out a good win right here. But we're 85 yards away from pay dirt right now, but it's 2nd down and about 5, maybe 6 for the Bobcats. They've got the player getting him off the field right now, helping him off. Looks like a leg injury. Don't know if he rolled his ankle or what the deal was. But
yeah, he just said something a minute ago.
Not sure where he played at either.
Yeah, I'm not sure on him.
Allen says they won. That's a big play that time for the Bobcats. I'm sitting here. Colby kept the ball that time and went around the right side and picked up a good first down.
It was a great play fake. He faked the Nelson off the left, and Colby pulled it around to the right for the first down.
Trips to the left. There's the snap. Colby keeps it again. Oh, and he is bruising people.
Another great hard run.
1, 2, 3, 4 defenders to get him down, but he is putting some pain on him. Picks up, now it's going to be second down and about 3. Picked up 7 yards on that play. So got the halfback coming around and lead blocking, and the tailback trips to the right side of the field. Handoff to Nelson, who's trying to sneak around a little bit. He picks up some positive yardage down close to the first down marker. It's going to be third down. I don't think he quite got it according to where they're spotting at. He's going to be just like a half yard, maybe even 6 inches short.
It's going to be really close. It's going to be about the nose of the football. It's going to be close.
About 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Bobcats are moving the football. It's third down and less than a yard on the 37-yard line for the Bobcats. Oh, the snap over his head. Quarterback is running back to get it. Nothing else to do but get on the football.
One thing you don't need to happen.
No, you don't need that to happen when you got things going your way. And then all of a sudden, it's fourth down, and you just about you have to punt. On that side of the field, you have to punt. So Bobcats going to have to punt with 4:55 left to go in the fourth quarter, and the clock is moving. They've got the punting team out on the field. I don't think they've got everyone. Now we're getting everybody on the field. The coverage team. There's the snap. It's high, but Nelson brings it down and gets the punt down, and it is taking a Bobcat bounce all the way back to near the 30, about the 31-yard line. Woo! He had to pull Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out that time, and a lot of folks may not know who he is by now, but he had to get up and get that ball. It was going high as well. But with time running out, the Bobcats need a turnover or a quick 3-and-out here.
Sideline warning on the Bobcats.
4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Eagles have the ball on the 31-yard line. Bobcat defense called on again to try to get a quick 3-and-out this time, and Providence going to try to milk the clock as long as they can, I'm sure. Change are just now getting set. They've got twins to the right side of the field. They've got 2 backs in the backfield. They've got a tight end on the left side.
Whistle it in.
There is the snap. It is low, and there is a
false start on Providence.
We got another procedure call against Providence. And that was a low snap, too. That one was rolling back to the quarterback on that snap before the official blew it dead. That's going to back them up 5. First down and 15 for the Eagles, who remain in the same formation, 4:29 on the clock. 10-6 is the score. The Eagles leading at this point. Fourth quarter dwindling down here. The Bobcat defense called on once again to make a big stop right here and quickly get back to the ball and get set. There's the snap and the handoff, and he is going nowhere. In fact, he's losing yardage. Now we need to get up quickly and get back and let the official get the ball set. 4:20 on the clock and running.
And Zacchaeus Lane, Nelson Hall, AC Hightower.
I know we used one timeout. Have we got 1 or 2?
We got 2.
Oh, yeah, I see the clock now. We got it.
Second and 14.
Second down, 14 for the Bobcats. Twins to the right. two backs in the backfield. Providence Christian taking their time. Got a wing formation on the left side. In motion, runner in motion. It's handed off, looking for a pass down deep, and he is, it was broken up. Oh, no, yeah.
Good job coming over there, knocking it away.
We had two hands on it. Two hands on it. I wish we could have caught it, but as it was, we knocked the pass away. And the receiver on the running down the sideline on the other side almost caught that ball. So that's going to bring up a third down now. And there again, they get behind our secondary. And still got a little meat on the bone there. We need to work on that some. Third down and 15 for the Eagles. 3:34 on the clock because it was an incomplete pass. That did stop the clock, so that's good news. Twins to the right side. Wing formation on the left side. Quarterback giving instructions to his backs. Looking to pass again. The quarterback now, he gets laid out. He said, hello, how do you do?
Marcel and Cacus come back there and welcomed him to tonight.
Yeah, he's going to lose about 4 yards, maybe 5 yards on that. Brings up close to fourth down and 20. They're going to have to punt the ball back to the Bobcats.
Providence called timeout.
They
called timeout.
Oh, who did?
Providence.
Oh, okay. Well, let's take a 30-second timeout since it took me 30 seconds to figure out who called timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
Wheelhouse online ordering is now live. Go to wheelhouse.com, click on Order Now, or go to Google Play or Apple App Store and download the Heartland Guest app. Don't forget our pizzas are now ready for purchase. Dine in or carry out. Come try and eat the best pizza around. Eat, love, live. Go Bobcats from everyone at the Wheelhouse here in Opp.
All right, you back.
All right, we are back with 3:24 to go in the ball game. The Bobcats are behind 10-6, and the Eagles are punting back to the Bobcats at this time. Bobcats did a great job that time on defense, and really only about a minute and a half came off the clock during that. As Providence Christian, there's the snap, and here is the punt. This is not a great punt. It's a high punt, going to be fielded about the 48, 49-yard line.
And gust of wind, we just got that ball up in the air a little bit.
Yeah, he had to readjust right at the last moment, and it's great that he caught the ball because that ball probably would have bounced another 10 or 15 yards. So that's going to put us close to midfield as we start with 3:16 to go in the ball game. So there needs to be a sense of urgency here, Josh. We don't need to wait around a whole lot.
Sense of urgency, and we need some points.
Now, we've been doing pretty good rushing the ball. The wind is in our face, incidentally, so it makes passing a little bit more difficult. Trips to the right, single back set, half back on the right side. High snap again. Nelson takes the ball and does the only thing he can, and he picks up some good positive yardage, hard running, but the quarterback's having to go up way high to get the snap and then bring it down for the handoff. And so things aren't developing as quickly as they need to because of that delay.
I'd almost put him under center.
Yeah, it's a little bit, I don't know if he's having trouble handling his man, and that's the reason for the high snap. There's a good, and Colby keeps the ball, turns upfield, picks up some positive yardage. That's going to bring third down and about 2, or closer to 1. Third down and 1, 2:33 to go in the ball game. Bobcats have trips to the left side. They are lining up with a sense of urgency. A halfback on the left side. There's the handoff to Nelson, who gets his first down and crosses the 40-yard line and gets down to about the 39, maybe the 38-yard line. First down Bobcats with 2:17 to go in the game.
Where you run your 2-minute offense and get it going.
So we now have a wide out to the left side and twins to the right side, halfback on the left side and a tailback behind our quarterback. There's a snap, a better snap, and that is Nelson going up the middle. Picks up positive yardage, not a whole lot. We need to get lined back up as we go inside 2 minutes. Nelson coming off. I think he needs a little break. Number 7 coming into the ball game. 1:44 and counting. Bobcats have twins to the right side. A single wide out to the left side. Seem to be taking a lot of time to do this. Halfback on the right side. Quarterback in this pistol position. There's the snap. Colby keeps the ball. There's a man open down the field. He throws. Oh, that should be interference.
That's interference.
That's interference.
That's what they pulled him down.
Yeah, he took him down as he was jumping for the pass.
Yep, pulled him down.
Hey, I could call that from way up here. So 1 minute and 18 to go. The Bobcats are going to get a big 15-yard penalty, a big first down with 1:18 to go. There's another flag. So we may get 15 tacked on to the end of this.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, I believe, on there.
That will be a dead ball. The officials are in the middle of the field talking about this, but that flag came way after the other flag.
Yeah, and it came after the back judge walked through the group of Providence players.
Providence players who I'm sure were saying something. Coach is telling them they've got to get back out on the field. So there are 2 coaches out on the field for Providence Christian talking to the officials. Looks like one coach may be trying to keep the other coach backed up.
He's fussing because we came over here and huddled up on the sideline.
Well, that's not a penalty, unfortunately. So we got pass interference. Providence Christian. Dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike on Providence Christian.
That's 2.
Oh, and now they just threw a flag on Coach Brunson. So that's going to nullify their 15-yard unsportsmanlike. That's going to hurt. That could have put us down in striking position. Still 1 minute and 18 seconds left to go. We're trying to sort this out for you. There was a pass interference call that's going to get us 15 yards and a first down. Then there was an unsportsmanlike on the Eagles, which would have got us another 15 yards. But then it looks like maybe Coach Brunson got an unsportsmanlike penalty. So that's going to nullify their unsportsmanlike. But still, we're going to have a first down around the – I don't know what he's doing.
Those are offsetting. You can't.
So it's going to be first down for the Bobcats on about the 29-yard line. Should have been down around the 15-yard line if we hadn't had the unsportsmanlike call, and I'm sure Coach Brunson will take his medicine for that.
Yeah.
A minute 18 to go in the ball game. Eagles lead 10-6. Got twins to the left, single wide out, looking to throw the ball, and we get sacked. We've got to jump up and get going. We're back to the 35-yard line now. And
they should have got hands to the face.
We've got
right there because they grabbed his face.
We've got a timeout on the field. Bobcats call timeout. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
Young's Florist and Gifts, been serving the Opp and surrounding area for over 50 years. Located at 114 East Covington Avenue, downtown Opp. You'll find Sorelli handcrafted fashion jewelry, chocolate gourmet apples and caramels, Priester's pecans, Tyler candles, scented for everyone's taste. For all occasions, from Christmas, Valentine, Mother and Father's Day, other occasions like dance recital, tryouts, homecoming courts, graduation, and of course, funerals. You can also have them place flowers on your father's and mother's grave for all occasions. Where you find this at? Young's Florist and Gift. Give them a call, 493-4566.
Family owned and operated since 1965, Bob Taylor Carpet One is your hometown flooring business. Whether you are building...
Trail 10-6. It's second down and about 15 on the 35-yard line for the Bobcats. We just got sacked, lost about 5 yards on that. The Bobcats have twin formation to the right. They have a single split in on the left side. There is the snap. Quarterback rolling to the right, looking to throw, and does throw, and has his man. It's Zeb. Has his Zeb.
There's a first down.
First down for the Bobcats as they are down to the 15-yard line. Quarterback rolled to the right, and Zeb was running a deep out and hit him. Bobcats now on the line of scrimmage quickly with 57 seconds, and they down the ball. Spike the ball and stop the clock. 55 seconds left to go. Bobcats are down close on the 15-yard line. It's second down now for the Bobcats, and 55 seconds left to go in the ball game. 10-6 Eagles, and looks like somebody else. Looks like we are going to call.
No, Providence
called their last timeout. Josh, this is kind of exciting. I'd kind of like to leave it here with us.
Yeah, we'll keep it here.
With all
seconds left to go.
With all that's going on. We're knocking on the door now. Bobcats certainly with an opportunity to do something here in scoring position. And we still know we have used all our timeouts according to the clock.
We have they charged that last one to us, so we took. They have, and Providence has one timeout left.
I think they probably called more than one play. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't try to gut it out here real quick. Nelson is back in the game at halfback. Twins to the right, single wide out to the left. We got a big man on the left side over there. If they throw it up for a grabs, he's a good one.
Okay, it's Lane.
Moving to the right. Oh, he's going to get sacked. They've got to get up quickly. 49, 48 seconds and moving. Receiver's got to get back. He is back to the ball on the 25-yard line, so we lost 10 yards that time. Didn't have any time. They were blitzing linebackers, and they were coming. So now we've got Twins to the left. 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Third down for the Bobcats. Looking to throw again. Just throw it up there. Oh, we've got a flag on the play. Probably going to have a hold. Pass was broken up. Looked like a wounded dove going out there, but if you're going to throw it over there, it's got to be high for him.
What? The holding.
Holding on the Bobcats. That's going to back us up even further. So getting snake bit again. 20 seconds to go in the ball game, and now we're looking at fourth down. No. It'd be third down again if they take the penalty. And they are taking the penalty.
No, they're not. They're going to decline it.
Decline the penalty. It's still third down and about 20. Fourth down and 20, I mean. So with 20 seconds left to go in the game, the Bobcats are 25 yards from pay dirt. About 15 yards from a first down. Got a bunch formation on the left. Kobe under center, which is not something we see very often. We're going in motion across the field. There is looking to throw the ball. Oh, there's no one there. He ran into AC trying to get out over there. They ran together. So with 16 seconds left to go in the ball game, that's going to just about do it for the Bobcats.
Well, we had time to let that play develop. Kobe he rushed it. He rushed the pass. We said he needed to give the time, play it time, to let the play develop out there. He was trying to run a rub with AC and Zeb.
Right.
Zeb would have been wide open. AC would have been wide open towards the boundary, but he just rushed the throw.
Rushed the throw and wasn't able to get it. Houston Academy, Providence, just take the ball and kneel on it. That's going to run the clock out. Providence Christian is going to win the ball game 10-6. We'll be back in about, 60. Let's go with a 2-minute break. Good 2-minute break, and then we'll come back and wrap things up. You're listening to My 102 Bobcat Football.
Family owned and operated since 1965, Bob Taylor Carpet One is your hometown flooring business. Whether you are building a new custom home, remodeling, or just want to spruce up that one room, come see us for all your flooring needs. Carpet, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or hardwood. We have what you are looking for. Bob Taylor Carpet One in downtown Opp, Alabama. Come see us.
With the right business tools from CCB Community Bank, I'm now able to effectively manage my receivables and improve my cash flow.
I got the advice I needed to grow my bakery, and life has never been sweeter.
What do you need to help move your business forward? Whether your business is big or small, CCB will work closely with you to determine which banking solution fits your specific needs. CCB's team of experienced and knowledgeable bankers can work with you to provide the right products and services to complement your growth. Love better banking with CCB Community Bank, member FDIC.
David's Catfish House, 1842 East 3 Notch Street, Highway 29 North in Andalusia, where the catfish are farm-raised in Yazoo, Mississippi. Go to David's 11 to 2, Tuesday through Friday, and get a lunch basket filled with fish strips, shrimp, or chicken. That includes a hush puppy and one of the following slaw, french fries, or cheese grits. That's David's Catfish House, all you can eat catfish and shrimp.
David's Catfish House says go Bobcats and go Trojans.
Come see what's hot on the lot during the Chevy Summer Drive sales event at J.M. Jackson Chevrolet, where you can take interest as low as 3.9% for up to 60 months on select new 2023 Crew Cabs. Take $5,100 off a new 2023 Crew Cab 1CX, 1LT, or RST. Don't miss out on other deals, like $1,000 off MSRP on a new 2023 Traverse. And remember to buy it the right way, the J.M. Jackson way. Chevrolet, find new roads. Plus tax time and fees. See dealer for details.
We're back. All right. We'll remind the Opp Cable, if you're watching us on that, we're about to leave in about 4 minutes. So we're reminding score 10, Providence, Opp 6. Defense-wise, you couldn't ask the team play any better, could you, Jay?
Well, you couldn't. We've still got some holes in the defense. We've got some issues covering pass plays, and that's still, it's been our Achilles heel the whole season so far.
Giving up the long one.
Giving up the long passes, not covering people. There were people wide open that they overshot. But, defensively, you still can't complain. I mean, the only way they hurt us is in the air, but still, that's hurt. That hurt.
Oh, yeah.
So you've got to have a total defense, and I'm sure that's something that the coaches are working on.
And everybody's going to see the film.
Yeah, and, to me, offensively, we've got a hard-nosed group of kids playing offense, but we basically did not play very well the first half. We couldn't move the ball. We couldn't do anything very well the first half. The second half, if we played the second half, both halves of the game, I think that we could have put more points on the board. And there again, in the end, penalties killed us. We get down in scoring position, and we have an opportunity to where we can maybe punch in a winning score, and we get a sack, a big sack, and penalties, and that unsportsmanlike penalty hurt.
We're also having a little problem from center to quarterback.
We've had some issues with that, and a lot of that comes, Robert, because the center's not only got to snap the ball, but he's got blocking responsibility, and he's got somebody that's giving him a problem up there. So he's He's worried more about making that good block, right?
Knocking on his door,
That's right, but that's just something that'll come with reps, and they'll get that down. I'm not overly concerned. There are 4 spots in the playoffs, so we've still got a lot of season left to play, and so these young men are going to continue to work hard. They're going to continue to work. They're as upset as anybody. They didn't go out there to lose; they went out there to win tonight, and it just didn't happen for them. So the Bobcats fall to 1-3. We'll be at home next week against Pike County.
Yeah.
So we'll be back at Chinelli Stadium on Randy Griffin Field at 54 Mike Dudos Drive. And WOPP Bobcat football will be there calling the game again. I guess Big Al will be back with me then. I'm looking forward, because each game I've seen progress.
Yeah.
I've seen progress each game. And the truth of the matter is, we're in a pretty good region as far as talent goes.
Yeah.
The teams that we normally are able to beat are much better now. They're coming around. They're having good years, and we're having a year where we're learning a completely new system.
Right.
And so that stuff just takes time, and you can't get the same reps at practice that you get in a game.
That's exactly right.
So you got to have that game speed, those game speed reps, and we're getting them. But unfortunately, it's hurting us on the field, and they just got to keep their heads up. Bobcat pride is something. Even when I played, that's something that we had. We didn't win every game,
You're right.
But we had pride, and I've seen that through all the years. And we're celebrating 100 years of football, and pride has been something that Bobcats have always shown. And they're going to go back to the drawing board. The coach is going to look at the things, and I just saw him down there now. He's getting on to a player, setting his helmet down. Get your helmet up. Pick your helmet up.
He's not going to put up with a losing attitude, is he?
No, he's not. And because he had that penalty on him, I feel like he makes the players do some extra work. He's probably going to do that work too.
He's the type that will.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all. But like I said, I'm proud to have Coach Brunson at Opp High School. I know that the administration, the school's proud to have. He's bringing something to the program that it's just going to take time to develop, and I hope everyone will give him time to do that. Just once again, I didn't keep up with anything because I'm not sitting down. I can't have my pen out, so I didn't keep up with penalties. But until the end, we've virtually not had very many penalties.
We've got it
at
down
all.
tremendously.
And there at the end, they kind of hurt us, the sacks. We're still having some offensive line issues, but we've got some young offensive linemen too.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, we're probably playing some players that we pointed out last week, teams like Providence Christian, Northside Methodist, Houston Academy.
Yeah.
They can get players from Dothan High School that are very average.
That's right.
7A players, but they're very good, 3A players.
That's exactly right.
So they're able to get those players, and I'm not making excuses. We had chances to win the game, and we just didn't do it. So we're going back to the drawing board. We're going to work on things. We're going to get things together. We're going to work hard next week, and then we're going to come back to Chinelli Stadium. We're going to pad up, and we're going to play hard again. I'm telling you, once again, they did not have 50 yards rushing.
Yeah.
They did not. Defensively, as far as the run is concerned, we shut it down. We've shut down everybody we've played. And, we just got to get that pass defense where it needs to be. So I'm sure they're working on that. I know that's something that Allen has talked about a good bit. We've got to have some pass defense. And here again tonight, it just kind of broke down a few times, and that's what hurt us. The final score, the Eagles 10, the Bobcats fall with 6 points. Had an opportunity to score at the end, but couldn't quite get it in. So the Bobcats fall to 1 and is it 2? 3. 1-3. And we'll be suiting up again next week. Hope to see you next week at Chinelli Stadium. You've been listening to Bobcat Football on my 102.3 FM. Mike, you get to go home early tonight.
Thank y'all, Mike and Connor.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Bringing local radio together. WOPP Opp and WAMI Opp. 1290 AM, 102.3 FM.
With my 102.3 News, I'm Jody Danford. Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall announced Thursday that the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 11th District has denied U.S. Department of Treasury's motion for a full panel review of their appeal. The appeal request comes after Biden's administration lost to an Alabama-led coalition of states in a dispute over key provisions of the American Rescue Plan Act that would have punished states for reducing taxes. In January, a three-judge panel from the 11th Circuit denied the federal government's appeal, noting, in their opinion, that the tax mandate violated U.S. Constitution by impinging on the state's sovereign authority to tax by binding them